Jean, the window is locked, by the way.
Ooh, a delicious, delicious. All right, I'm going to attempt to pick it. All right.
Okay.
Take out my nice little length of wire and a nice wedge, and I will attempt to pick this lock.
Go ahead and roll your lockpick. It seems to be, well maintained. It's not a difficult lock or anything.
Nice! Wow, that was great!
Okay, yeah, so there's a click and you're able to unlock the window. Matteo, with your healing check, you're able to determine that this Quaggoth was cut apart by modern weaponry, basically. Some sort of edged weapon. And it was done some time ago. And he kind of managed to get away and then bled to death.
Well, Navarre, he was cut apart some time ago by some sort of edged modern weaponry of some kind.
Oh, so the blood is coming from the mountain then?
Yeah.
So someone cut him up on the mountain?
The mountain's bleeding.
Yeah. Yeah. The mountain's made of blood. Oh my god.
Dang.
Does Alex see anything through this bit?
Yes. Yep. So there seems to be like another sort of intact room with a door. It seems to be the kitchen.
So Alex is going to try to sneak back, and he says to these guys, I think I see a room. I don't know if there's a necklace or anything, but I see a room with this lot that has a door in it with a chest. And if there's anything valuable, it'd probably be in there. But I can't tell if they got the necklace or not.
Oh. I mean,
well,
if it's...
Either way, shouldn't we scare them out of the house so, the farmer can get his house back?
Perhaps I could treat with them. I'm able to speak the languages of the orcs and the goblins, as well as the elves. Should I try to...
They're apes, but you could try it.
Very well.
And I'll follow closely if he walks towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Yeah,
as he
I'll
does
back
that, I'm
him
going to
up,
prepare
too.
a good old Jean Declaire Jackie's special.
I'll take a bit of a
bag
step back.
of caltrops and marbles.
Oh, I thought you were going to make a dish.
Do you have my back, Bonnie?
A dish best served
Yes.
with spiky boots.
All right. I'm going to treat with them and see if they speak the languages of the orcs or the goblins or the elves.
Alright, I'm going to raise the bag high above my head and be right ready where this open window is.
This is when you're going to accidentally say like a racial slur and offend them
Nice.
even more.
He's proficient in all of them, so he's good.
So in Orcish I say, good day to you, friends. Are you going to roast some meat over the fire?
You get a similar reaction to what Alexander got before.
So
They're
like a
just sort of
growl?
growling, and they've got like their hackles raised, and they're standing back defensively.
What's this box here?
So in Goblish I say,
That's an outhouse.
I'm bigger than it.
That's
It's my
tiny.
token at least.
in Goblish I
Outhouses
say,
are very small.
They're literally just a room with a seat with a hole in.
Yeah.
in Goblish I say, hello my friends. Can I join you in your bonfire?
One of them picks up like a bit of wood and throws it at you, but it doesn't. It kind of lands short.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
aggressively throws it or kind of weakly throws it? Does it look
did-
more like a lob or a throw?
it was a throw. Like, it was definitely aggressive. He just missed. But
I stand to the side
I'm
of the
going to
door,
notch an arrow.
taking cover, and I poke my head
Alright,
in.
at this point, I'm going to give a good old toss to the Jean Declaire Jackie's special, and I'm going to close off this choke point as I lock the window again.
And I take cover behind this wall here, and I poke my head in, and in Elvish I say, good day to you, my friends. Can I offer you a ration?
yeah, again, they don't seem to recognize Elvish. So some Quaggoths do speak, but these ones apparently they don't know any of those languages.
Are they still like looking to throw stuff, or was that just a one-off throw and then they're done?
Yeah, that was just like a one-off thing. They didn't look like they were starting a fight or anything. They seemed to mostly be just kind of like guarding their territory.
Let's go pick up the outhouse and throw that at them.
Well, I guess we just need to scare them out. Anyone particular want to lead the way?
Hey, buddy, you're the biggest. Go.
Bonnie draws his axe and starts stepping through the door slowly.
Alright. I have tossed the Jean Leclerc Jacques special to break off this doorway.
Which is what, marbles?
Marbles and cattle traps.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sure. Yep.
So did the Quaggoths notice Bonnie, or?
They definitely.
It'd be hard for them not to.
And as you start to like come in, they kind of freak out, and they start to kind of rush at you. So can we have initiatives, please?
Okay.
So for those of us who haven't done this before, I believe just one person. If you have your token selected, and then you go to your character sheet, if you go to weapons, and then click the dice next to speed for whatever weapon you're using, it will automatically input an initiative for you. If you're using a weapon that has multiple attacks, then yeah.
I don't have Jerry Seinfeld, and my token is bad.
Do I have to put anything in the modifier if I'm doing it multiple times?
So do I just click initiative?
Yeah. Okay. No, if you click it multiple times, it will just replace it. Annoyingly.
Okay.
Oh, how do I add multiple goes?
You have to
get Oscar to
tell me, yeah, and I'll do it.
Oh, okay. I'll do my first. Do you want to do the rest?
He's not that.
Oh, he's not so huge.
Yeah, Alexander has a dog that I forgot about.
He looks. Oh, the dog's really scruffy looking. He looks like he's just a stray dog, basically.
Is it Jerry with a J or Jerry with a G?
It probably is a stray
With a
dog.
J.
It just followed you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it is a stray dog. But he just
Crap. Where's initiative again?
On the weapons table.
Weapons table? I don't have a speed put in. That's right. I did it wrong.
He's a hunting dog, right?
I think so. You spelled sign wrong.
How was it spelled?
S-E-I.
Okay. Close enough. I forgot that it was Jewish.
German.
Is it German?
I assume. The spelling lends itself to be German.
You can be both.
Hunting. Yeah. A lot
Although,
of Jews in America are German for obvious reasons.
I believe they also have a second attack at the end of the round.
Yeah, so... Instead of using a bow...
He is of Hungarian Jewish descent.
There's 2 more attacks for 7.
So since I have a specialization, don't I get a second attack or something?
Every other round you do, yes. So
Okay.
I will add because of that. So if you just add 100 to your initial roll, and you can click on the little box like where the number is and type in anything you want.
What do I add to the third one? Do I add 1,000?
Another 100, so it would be 200 and something. There you got it.
Is John Declare going to actually do his initiative?
Uh-oh. It didn't target the tracker. I'm at 14.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's quite an initiative there, my guy.
Sorry.
Alright, has everybody done their initiative?
I had to do Jerry's.
Wait, we have a dog now?
There
Nice.
it is.
Yeah, his name is Jerry Seinfeld. I mean, he's a hunting dog anyway, so he's just gonna run away when the fight starts.
Okay. So is the battlefield gonna shift to like a, or do we just
We'll
fight
go
like
into
this?
attack phase. We flip.
We bare our teeth at them.
You have activated my trap card. Yeah, so Navarre is first.
Can you actually see into the room, or
Can, yeah, although you are kind of taking up the doorway right now.
Am I able to see their exact health or no?
No.
I mean, you can see the health bars, right?
Yeah. But
So that's like an approximation of how injured they look to you. And it might not be correct, but yeah, it's relatively close most of the time.
okay, so so do I just move mine anywhere next to, let's say, right here?
So there's a ruler tool you can use, because I don't use the grid, but
Okay.
that can measure how far you can go, and a human can go, it's 60 feet. Yeah, 60 feet
Okay.
and still attack. Or you can not attack and go 120 feet.
Okay.
is my movement any different seeing as I'm this big?
I don't know, did you look up the movement rates for furbolgs?
Then I'll just move over here.
I didn't
and
see anything about it, so
Yeah,
just
I don't think you'll be able to get past Bonnie in this situation.
You can hold your initiative.
You can
Oh.
also hold your initiative.
Okay, right, okay. Then
So do you
yeah,
want to
I'll
wait
just-
until Bonnie
I'll just wait.
goes?
Yeah, I'll just wait then.
Well, I strategically rolled a 15 after him.
Alexander.
I don't know if this counts as an action or not, but he's going to basically tell Jerry to stay and give him a bone to play with us, or a stick to play with or something.
Give him a
Okay.
bone from the dead one
You can,
outside or something.
You can like grab his collar as well. If you want.
What? One, bring him. I'm not going to bring him with me.
Okay. So you
I
just
want to
tell
stay
him to
there.
stay and give him a bone. Can you? Okay. All right. Yeah, Jerry takes the bone and he just kind of like lies down and starts eating it. He doesn't seem to care about whatever's going on in there. He's just like, yay, bone. So next it's the Quaggoths, and they start like hooting and screaming, and so the Quaggoths in this other room start to run in, which obviously means they're going to be running over.
Death.
The Tom and Jerry trap
Okay,
over here.
Oh,
Jean
yes.
Declare Special.
Jean Declare Jacques wrings his hands out and leaves a as he silently shuts the window. Oh, they have to make to go through the marbles and the cattle traps. The marbles require a dex check, right, or they fall down onto the cattle traps to take damage, and the cattle traps take a what do you call it? A saving throw versus paralyzation -4, right? Or they fall. They have to stop, right? And they take 1d4 points of damage.
You've made this fun and fast for Oscar to do.
Yes. Just double check.
Or they could slow to half movement rate.
Right.
Yes. But since it's marbles and cattle traps,
Yeah, it's a
Super good.
dexterity test for marbles
for marbles,
and caltrops.
saving throw versus paralyzation. But since I put extra down, I dumped a whole bag of 50 on there. Makes the save at like. -4.
If you were gonna dump a whole bag of 50 in, you would have to like go right up there. I don't think you could like accurately throw 50 caltrops. That's like that's.
I hope you're going to pick those up after you.
That's like real heavy, isn't it?
Littering is bad, I'll have you know.
Littering is bad. Littering is my whole character.
Well, then you are bad.
Yeah, how much do they weigh?
That is a good question.
They're pretty. I think a bag of caltrops would be pretty fucking heavy. I don't think you could throw caltrops that far, unless you were like throwing them individually, which.
Oh, you can throw. They have like this little like net thing you throw them in.
Yeah.
They disperse pretty well. Not like
So
a good.
10 of them weigh 1 pound, so it's 5 pounds. and it's not even like a ball shape. It's like heavier than a shot put, right? Yeah, I don't think you could throw that much. I'll let you put I'll let you throw the standard 10. That's all.
10?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Which is like the standard. If you want to like dump a bag like right in front of you, then you can put down as many as you want. But this is like
Throwing it 20 foot
quite
through a window.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I got like a bag, like a leather bag and a string, and I toss it out. And then the draw straps unfold.
Yeah, but I don't think you could throw something that heavy like 20 feet. That's a lot.
Maybe like what, 10 pounds?
Yeah,
I can throw
that's
something
heavy.
10 pounds really far. Yeah.
The very lowest throwing range is 234, which max range would be 20 feet. Even for the least aerodynamic things you could possibly throw.
Then we'd have to do grenade-like mechanics, which I.
Piece of paper.
But even the heaviest things you can throw are aerodynamic. They're not like a amorphous bag.
I'll just put it down to 10 then.
Well, there's like
We'll figure it out later. I'll let you do 50. We'll figure it out later.
50?
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, it's kind of bullshit for you to be able to set up like 50 caltrops from 20 feet away.
Oh, let's just go with the 10 then.
I don't.
It's a base saving throw is paralyzation. I think it's agreeable. Because the rules don't really make very good specifics, you know, state caltrops. How far you can put them away. Or what's their initiative?
Okay, so they all need to make dex checks.
Or they can slow their movement rate to quarter or half.
Right. I don't think the first two certainly would. They would just. Roll 20 is being pretty laggy. Has everybody turned off their video and voice stuff?
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember to click reconnect as well.
Okay. Should be done.
Oh, what's putting my house down?
Okay, wow, yeah. So the first one just like full on leaps over the whole thing, no problem.
Gracefully like a ballerina.
Yeah.
I'm imagining.
And yeah, he doesn't even seem. He does step on a caltrop though.
Ooh.
So roll a d4.
I'm just imagining the graceful jump and leap, and then he just lands square on it, straight through
And
his
he has
foot.
to stop in the cattle trot field. It stops movement as he like yelps like Tom and Jerry style.
This whole setup you've got going on here is Tom and Jerry style.
I even have mouse traps, dude. Yeah, legit. I've got a bag of mouse traps to throw as well as these things. Those have to be set up in advance, though.
Yeah, so he kind of he hoots in pain as he steps on it. The other Quaggoth slips up on the marbles and lands on the caltrops.
Oh.
So do you want to roll 2d4?
Ooh.
You get
6 damage.
all three.
Yeah, so he seems badly injured. So then the next two run up, and the one with the axe kind of growls at the other one and points. And they move through quite carefully. So they go at a third movement rate, sorry, to avoid this bullshit.
See, these guys are the ones we need to worry about. They're intelligent.
Well,
That one's with the axe.
If
That
they hadn't
one's-
seen
that
their
one's a real
friends do the
problem.
same.
They're
to them,
intelligent,
probably
Rory. Shush your
would- I don't know
face.
if that's true.
Shush your face. They're
And
intelligent. They're the threat.
when he like comes around the corner, the one with the axe again, seeing the big guy, he gives another hoot and points at Bonnie. And after hearing this, the Quaggoths they run up. These Quaggoths run up to the wood piles here, and they start picking up bits of wood and throwing them at Bonnie.
Would these count as missiles?
Absolutely, yeah.
I can. Okay, let me just bring that up a sec. Can I just bat away 2 of them for free? Because I've got a free hand currently, as I'm not really swinging my axe.
What did you roll initiative with?
14.
What did you roll with? What weapon?
Oh, my great axe.
Which is...
Then yeah. That's no, don't worry. If it's
so you've got one hand free.
Yeah.
So you can catch 1 bullet for free, right?
I can bat away up to 2 missiles per round.
Is it a roll or?
It just says with 1 free hand, they can bat away up to 2 free missiles a round.
I seem to remember a roll. Let me just double check. That might be only for certain weapons. But just so that we know for every time.
Like freely batting away with strong.
It's going to be interesting to see what's on the Jerry shenanigans.
Can swat away incoming missiles with a roll of 6 or better on a D20.
Oh yeah, I did. I was not reading that. Okay, let me. So roll 2d20.
1d20. You're only blocking 1 of these at most.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. So you bat away the first one. And then one of the others just like clatters off your skin, like doesn't even do it. The other 2 actually hit you.
Oof. Owie.
And you take 4 points of damage. And this one with the club at the back, he kind of like runs up to you, but he doesn't hit you. He seems to like get ready and hold his stone club up. The axe is a stone axe, by the way. It's not like a metal axe. Jean?
Jean declares Jacques will take a small step outwards, and I'm gonna I'm gonna snipe the one on the ground. Just I'll get him while he's weak.
Yeah. So you can have a +4 because he's on the ground.
Right. Nice. So I'll pull back, let loose.
Although I guess he's sort of in cover because you're firing through a window and a doorway.
That's true.
Just make it a +2.
+2?
+2 is fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No good.
Ah, I'm better with traps than a bow.
So Bonnie, you've just been pelted with some logs, and there's a Quaggoth standing right in front of you.
Push him out the way, please.
Yeah.
Would I be able to take a sidestep without any repercussions from it?
You would be leaving a threatened square, so you would take an attack opportunity.
I'm not moving out of range of him. I'm literally just moving to the side of it.
If you move through a threatened square, you take an attack opportunity. This isn't 5th edition where you can just like run around people forever without getting hit.
I've been playing too much 5th edition, so that's why.
This has real life combat mechanic. We have a combat system in this edition.
Yeah, I'll eat the attack of opportunity here.
Yeah.
Just for you guys. Is that enough room for them to get through?
Pretty good AC. Yeah, that's enough.
I can't tell because there's a health bar. Right, do the attack of opportunity first, and then I'll.
Yeah, so he kind of swings this club at your knee, but you just like move your knee like out of the way. And he misses.
Alright. So, roll to hit.
So you're going to try and hit him?
Yeah. Which I do not.
Okay. Yeah, he attempts to block your hit, but yeah, you miss anyway. So I guess you just like embed your axe in the floor. Sturva.
Wood for them.
With my, an arrow notched on my bow, I'll take my first shot at the, is there downsides for shooting at the guy next to Bonnie in second?
If you can draw a line of sight, then it's fine.
Actually, I might just start picking off the guys back here. Can't quite see that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna take the first shot at this guy here. I just remember how to roll to hit on this. Ah, this one that says hit.
Who'da thunk it?
Oh yeah, if you saved initiative, you can just go whenever you want.
Because I know Lever percent initiative.
You have to remind me though. I'm not gonna remember for you. I've got.
Oh no, I remembered for you him though.
Yeah.
And
Sterling, that is a hit.
And I shoot it. And that's this guy.
Oh, that guy. Okay. Yeah, you just kill him outright.
And then I'll pull out the next arrow straight away.
Falls to the ground. First kill of the game, baby.
Yeah, boys.
Okay.
First blood.
Nevere, now that Bonnie is out of the way, are you ready to get stuck?
Does it take a turn for me to swap my weapon? Or no?
No, I'm assuming you got your weapon ready.
Okay.
If you're traveling, you might even have your weapon in your hand all the time, just in case. That wouldn't be unreasonable.
So I'm just gonna wait. Okay, ruler, I guess. I'm just gonna walk up next to Bonnie and then attack the Quaggoth.
Yeah.
Okay. So I roll for hit, right? And then I roll for.
Yeah. So next to the little hit thing on your character sheet for your weapon.
Does that mean I hit or did I miss? I don't remember if is it 20 minus.
Yeah. So because of the way the rolls are in this, I use ascending AC because it's easier than descending AC. So you actually have to invert that. So that's a 14, which is a hit.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll for damage versus medium-sized creatures.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna assume it pops, right?
Yeah, indeed.
It just explodes.
No, it doesn't actually. You give it a good stab, but it seems to cling on. It seems like a relatively tough one.
Oof. Okay.
And the other one was injured, and it didn't have it didn't seem as senior in the tribe, perhaps. Yeah, melee is always 15 feet then, just always, even outdoors. Matthew.
Okay, I'm going to take a half move into the room. Let's see.
Now that my fat ass is out of the way.
15 feet. And I want to take a shot at this guy
This is
here.
no good.
Yep.
Yeah, you get him, Jerry.
Should use my initiative to pet the dog.
Oh, damn.
Good use of initiative.
What are these white dots everywhere? Or
What do you mean everywhere?
black circles with a white
What are you
end.
on about everywhere?
Here,
Only fucking one, isn't
by
it?
this door here.
What the fuck? I don't see any of that shit.
I see like little white
Yeah.
Oh, I see
black
them.
circles. Even black circles with a white middle.
They look like pots.
Big boy damage coming out.
There's still more than me.
It's a sling.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh, you're using stones, not bullets.
I cannot use bullets. It is against my.
Oh, that's right.
It is against
Yeah,
my
so-
ethos.
So this guy is like
Magic
super
stones.
injured,
Cannot
but you
use-
still don't kill him with your stone. He looks annoyed though. So it's not specialization yet.
Yeah.
Sturven.
Can I shoot over this crowd of people without shooting this crowd
You
of
can,
people?
but you'll have to take a called shot at -4 if you don't want to hit somebody. Or you can just shoot and say fuck it and maybe hit somebody.
Don't.
Did me telling my dog to do nothing count as an
Use the bullets.
action, or can I do things still?
It is against
Um,
my oath.
I'll
I
take
would
a
have let you do
shot at
things,
this
yeah,
bag off right here.
It is against
I got 2 shots, right? So this is fine.
Okay, I think
I got two.
Alexander wanted to do something with his round though, so I'm gonna let him.
Oh yes.
He's gonna try to use charm person on this Quaggoth with the axe.
Ooh, okay. How much range does China? It has good range, right?
Yeah,
120
120 yards, right?
Yeah, 120 yards.
Wait, 120 yards? That's 360 feet. What?
Yes.
Yeah, it
That's
has
crazy.
a fuck ton of range. A lot
Yeah.
of wizard spells are like
Oh, wow. Should have reconsidered my class. I'm just kidding.
that. You could still
No, no.
absolutely rape him in 1v1. Yeah, you see the Quaggoth kind of like stop for a second, shake his head and blink, and then he looks like directly at Alexander. So you seem to think that it probably worked.
Yeah. Why is no one else yaying?
Congrats. I'm just in it for the money. But...
Yeah, so Sturvan, you can go ahead and take your shot.
Yeah, so I'm going to take a cool shot at the guy that's being melee beaten up. So I take -4, right?
Yes. Unless you just want to be like YOLO.
So I'm
You remember
assuming
that
a
dude?
12 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Right, we YOLO it for the final shot.
That
16?
is a hit.
You guys, that's why we YOLO it.
We YOLO.
You lucky fucker. You're lucky I'm not
Yeah.
using the rules where it's like you just
Yeah.
roll
yeah.
every time you shoot into combat. Because
Smack it.
Bonnie is size large, so you'd have like a. So he counts as 8 people. So you're quite likely to hit him. Yeah, the arrow just goes straight through this Quaggoth and you put it down. Yay, second kill of the campaign.
Come on, guys, do some work.
Fuck you.
Okay.
So,
I've charmed a boy. Maybe.
yeah,
What do you mean?
He gave the dog a bone. He's done more than most of us.
Ooh. I have another end of the round Shorpo shot.
oh, that's right. Yes, good.
I'm gonna
good.
try to end this one. Try to put some damage out before I sneak away. Oh, so tricky. Alright, 1d20 plus 2?
Nice.
Yeah. I threw another pathetic arrow into the room. I'm helping! I'm helping, I swear!
Yeah, he says as he misses again.
Yeah, like, just kind of like arcs into the room and just kind of lands. Doesn't even stick.
Okay, initiatives again, please.
Okay. So it's,
Uh,
then would I go again? Or...
Did
No,
you
so
crack
we all
the
reroll
socket
initiative,
attack?
We
right?
all roll
Why is he
initiatives.
still standing there?
Oh, wait. Oh, we
They
re-roll.
went just before me.
Yeah,
But why is only one of them moved?
They
'Cause
were
they
all
threw
too busy
shit.
hooting.
they were throwing bits of wood at Bonnie. Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. I did the same again, guys. Let's
Oh.
stab in the third.
Oh,
cool.
I
It brings
forgot.
them all to the same number.
One sec. The guy. Should I have clicked on myself?
Yeah, you should click on yourself. You can just edit it
Okay.
in the field. That's fine. It's kind of annoying though if somebody else is entering their field and they click enter. It like you have to do it again. It's annoying.
Oh, okay. My
So
bad.
it's better if you just
Oh, can I have another one, please?
yeah.
Isn't it just specialization stuff goes at the end of a turn, regardless?
It's any attacks with the same weapon. You add a 100, basically.
Oh, yes, I'll go just before. No. Yeah, I'll go just after with that.
Yeah, if you can remember, then it doesn't.
Yeah, I'll be able to.
Cool. So, everybody done initiative?
Think so.
Okay. So, from the top is Matteo first. Do you want to make a wisdom check for me, Matt?
Okay.
I'm back.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Very well. My feat of wisdom has succeeded.
sent you a message.
Boys, I believe that the one with the axe is the leader, and he wants to surrender to us. And I will continue my action of performing the healing proficiency on Bonnie.
Okay. Yep. Which I believe is also a wisdom check with a penalty.
Be the wisest.
Okay, so I passed my touch attack.
You don't have to touch attack if I'm.
If he lets you heal him, yeah, you don't have to.
If it's in melee, you have to.
That could be a
if
problem.
it's in melee.
for me.
I mean, he's not currently engaged with an enemy, so I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
If,
okay.
yeah, so
you get
good.
a D3.
Nice. There you go. 2 whole health.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
That's half the damage I'm
half,
taking
yeah.
back.
That's
and +1.
So 3.
That's most. That's
Yeah, healing
75% of my
proficiency
damage
is,
that I took back.
It's good. So the Quaggoth with the axe, he kind of barks at the other Quaggoths, and he slowly puts his axe down, puts his hands up. And the other Quaggoths, they seem a little confused, but they kind of put their hands up as well and sort of
He is
back off.
surrendering.
And then Jerry attacks and then kills it.
Yeah, Jerry detects weakness and goes for the kill. And these Quaggoths that are like, this Quaggoth that's on the ground kind of slowly gets up and just like gets out of that Tom and Jerry trap.
Pulls the arrow out of him.
But yeah, otherwise they kind of like throwing their hands up. Yeah, Jerry is eating his bit of bone or whatever.
Yes.
Jean, you seem to notice that they, their actions as well. You can see from
They're
that.
starting to pull. They're putting their hands up.
Yeah.
All right. While this is going on, I'll slowly peel the door back open again and silently, sneakily, on my tippy toes, creep over to the gold. Be careful to avoid my marbles and my cattle traps. That would be the greatest of ironies.
Yeah. What's your
You're
sneak
ruining the Tom and
chances?
Jerry experience here.
Guys, in order to win over their hearts and minds, if you don't mind, I would like to treat their wounds at this time.
What's my what?
The Quaggoth's wounds. I would like to treat the Quaggoth's wounds in order to win over their hearts and minds, if you don't mind.
Good. Okay.
Dervin doesn't seem to react to you talking at all. His eyes are just kind of trained on the Quaggoth still, with the arrow pulled back.
I'm going to carefully approach them and bind their wounds with my healing proficiency.
Yeah, so this one that you're like helping, he seems pretty worried, but he lets you do it anyway. But his eyes are kind of wide and he looks worried. Yeah, I already rolled, by the way, for your thief stuff, Sean. I always roll, because obviously you're not supposed to know your results necessarily. But yeah,
Yes.
You guys don't hear Jean, but you do just see him like walking past.
Like,
And,
creeping with my hands in front of me.
The Quaggoths definitely notice as well.
They do. Well, weren't they facing this way?
They were, but it's kind of like obvious that you're walking past. I guess they're not just all completely facing forwards. They're still like looking around.
Plus, they see all of us just look towards the doorway for about a second.
Yeah, and yeah.
As Matteo leaves my kind of line of sight, I'm gonna take a shot at the Quaggoth I'm aiming at.
Oh, you're still gonna shoot?
I'm still shooting. Like I haven't taken into account any of the conversation. It's not. I assumed we were out because it wasn't Matthews either. I assumed we were out of initiative.
I hadn't ended initiative yet. Especially not if you're going to fire anyway.
Yeah, I just assumed we were out because Matthew had moved over.
My bad.
Okay.
So I'll hold off until.
Yeah, so I suppose it would be Naver next.
Okay. So my wisdom of 7 means that I don't really comprehend this. So I'm going to.
Well, you're not that unwise.
You're not trombone unwise levels.
Thank you for referencing somebody that no one else fucking understands.
He had 3 wisdom though. Okay.
I don't know. Right.
It's still a weird reference.
I don't know what that is.
I know
Nobody
you
else
don't
knows who
get
that
it,
fucking
Oscar.
is, Paul.
I know you don't need to get it.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the Quaggoth in the back, right here. Right here.
Oh, okay. So what, you're gonna like run this way and then run this way?
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's totally fine. So your character doesn't realize that they're surrendering.
No.
They have their hands up and everything.
Oh, okay.
My friend, you see they are surrendering.
And they like dropped their weapons, like the ones that were holding wood, like dropped their wood, and the one at the back like dropped his axe and put his hands up.
Plus, I even said it twice out loud with my voice.
Yeah. All right. So then I'll just step back then pretend I just move over here. I'm still cautious though.
Okay, sure.
Okay. That's it then.
Bonnie?
Bonnie moves aside a bit more and just lowers his axe. Doesn't drop it or anything, he just lowers it.
Alexander?
Alex, like, walks in and he's like, well, he doesn't know their language, but he sort of just like, I don't know what the fuck. Fucking, I don't know. No one knows their language. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know, he points to the sofas.
Yeah, the one that had the axe, he kind of nods like he understands. But I'm still going to do turn order. Sturven.
I
This
let my
fucking
arrow
hit.
fly, and I'll take cool shot because I'm not shooting Matteo in the back.
Okay.
Wait, what are you doing?
He's going to shoot an arrow.
Well, attempt to.
Yeah.
What? No! Stop!
15?
Stop!
15 is a hit.
Why are you doing this?
5.
Hello, Tom? My
Hello.
character's shouting at you. Why are you
Oh,
doing
you're
this?
shouting at me. He's kind of unblinking, and then as the arrow hits, he kind of starts pulling out another arrow, and then kind of hears, you shouting at him, and just looks, and he says, "What?
Why the fuck are you killing them? They surrendered.
They're monsters, they don't surrender."
Fuck you! You're a monster, you're killing them!
Oscar, do I still have a bit of my initiative left at all?
To do what?
Just to move back in front of the doorway.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, you only half moved, right? So yeah.
I moved like 3 feet.
You have your second attack as well, which would technically go first, so... by any stretch.
When he's step in front of me, I kind of aim my bow towards the ground, because I'm not going to shoot friends.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Like, we need to deal with this.
We have! They've surrendered! Dealt with.
I shake my head and pull, push the arrow back down to not fire it.
So I'm assuming the specialization. So I can't move, so I'll just do nothing then.
Yeah. And Sturven, I'm assuming you're not going to shoot anymore.
No. I'll put my arrow back in my quiver.
Can I close initiative or?
Yeah.
Oh, stay in front of the doorway as long as
Okay.
just stopped Sturvan attacking. So
Right.
I'll
Okay.
start tending towards my bow. Tending my bow.
Okay, so yeah, combat ends, and the Quagos kind of start to move up carefully. The one with that had the axe like barks, and some of them start to like go and sit down. But this one runs right up to Alexander and like gives him a big hug.
Oh.
And he's like going hoo 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 and like shaking his fists and like jumping around a lot.
Alex hugs him back. He's like, "Yay!"
He smells like wet fur and like horrible rotting meat.
So he smells like me.
Maybe you don't notice, yeah. You probably stink too much of the ganja anyway.
Can't steal the shit.
So yeah, the Quagos don't really understand what a chair is, so they're just like crawling over it and stuff.
standing on top of it.
All right. I will take out a small dustpan and broom and just kind of keep the gold pile and dump it into my sack, and I'll throw it over my shoulder. Right,
Yeah,
and I'll do the same with my cattle drops and just.
It's like, you know, when you get your headphones like twisted up, it's like that. You're gonna have to sort them out.
Yeah, exactly.
From the
I'll do it later. Right now, I'll just put
Yeah.
the unsorted battle pack on my little waist, and I'll take my little peddler sack, and I'll tiptoe all my way back over here. So I grab everything on the way, not tied down.
John, can you like pick up your caltrops, please?
He did.
That's what I did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna remove them right now because I'll be
okay.
fucked. But
Senor Alexander, will you mind if I were to cast the animal friendship spell on this Quaggoth leader? If I am able to do so, if it works, I can teach him the common tongue of man.
Yes, I like this plan. We can talk to him.
Very well. I will try to cast the animal friendship spell upon him.
I like making friends.
do either of you two want to roll an intelligence check?
My intelligence is 15. What's yours?
You can both give it a go. I don't mind.
So's mine.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh my god.
of course it will work.
Ah, no. Is it even an animal? Do they count as an animal?
You guys don't fucking know. Yeah, so go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know if they do.
At the very least, I would like to try.
So you do have to spend what's it like
An hour.
An
hour,
yeah,
yes.
with the Quaggoth, which I'm sure you could arrange, right? Like Alexander would just like point and
Oh god, you've done it
I
again.
don't think Alexander being there would like interfere with it either, because like the Quaggoth likes Alexander like more than any of the other Quaggoths anyway. So you guys kind of spend some quality alone time for an hour, and it gets a saving throw, right?
Yeah, versus spell.
Yeah. So whilst that's happening, what are the rest of you gonna do?
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna head over inside the larger room.
Alex is going to tend
Knock,
to their
knock.
wounds.
Knock knock. No one. I'll try to jiggle the door handle.
Yeah, the door is locked.
Oh.
There probably wouldn't be a door if it wasn't.
Is this an open door?
It is an open door.
Then I'm going to. Can I move into this room or look inside?
Yeah. So there seems to be like a bedroom in here. Most of the furniture's been like smashed up or taken out. So there's not much in there. Even the bed has been like pushed up.
All right. I'll take out my wire pick and my wedge. And I'll go at it again.
Yep.
Come on, baby. I need a new pair of shoes.
A necklace, preferably.
10% chance. A close but no cigar.
It was close.
It was. It was.
Could I like break open the store?
No, it
Construction
wasn't
crew.
close.
57 is not close to under
Construction
10.
crew.
I'm gonna turn to Sturven and ask him if he's going to continue firing on them if I move.
As long as they stay like that, then guess not. And then I look up to say that, and then I look back to my bow.
I'm going to trust him in moving.
Okay.
Try and search the house for the necklace with the others.
Yeah, Naver, that door is also locked.
Could I break it open or no?
Well,
yeah.
you've got me.
You can try and open doors, yeah. So it's a D20, and it's based on your strength.
Yeah, I'm trying
to strong.
find
So
attributes.
So how would I roll this?
Bonnie, yes, Born. Yes,
just
my friend.
roll /R, like types /R space D20. Fine.
Okay. And does this need to be higher than my strength or lower?
It needs to be lower than your open doors.
Oh.
So you managed to get the door in.
Okay. See.
So the door kind of flings open. You've definitely broken the lock, and it's just a little bedroom. They look like child's beds here as well.
Are those like chests in front of the beds, or?
Those are chests. Yes.
Okay.
Oscar, because I'm size large, doesn't that mean my carry capacity is doubled?
Yes, I do use that rule. Yeah. That's not actually a 2E rule, but.
Oh, actually, Alex, he hears the door get crashed open. He walks in. He's like, "What are you guys doing?"
I'm trying to find the necklace. Don't we have to deliver it back?
Do you mean you're trying to steal the necklace?
No.
That's weird.
Break through the fucking doors. No. We can't. We at least wait until we've done animal friendship. It's like you're just running in and destroying everything.
If I get the necklace now, we can just leave later, and we don't have to deal with this.
But then we've vandalized this poor man's house.
And they haven't.
Yeah, why do it further?
He asked us to retrieve his necklace. That's what we're doing.
He didn't ask us to bust his fucking doors in, did he?
He should
We're in his house.
The guy has already
can you make a
broken the
wisdom
doors.
check for me?
Who?
Who?
Bonnie.
Me. Oh, Bonnie.
Yeah.
That's a pass, right?
I think so, yeah.
So whilst you're you guys having this argument, you guys just see Jean put the necklace on. Just the whole.
I just lean up against the wall, be like, "Hello, hey Bonnie, would you mind kicking open this small door for me? Much obliged." And I'll take the necklace off and I'll start swinging it around my finger.
What the fuck, man? Have you had it this whole time?
A good professional does not reveal his secrets, but yes.
For God's sake!
Then why did he come?
Did you steal it from him in the pub, and then he asked you guys to help?
That sounds like me, but not this case. It was in the pile of shinies. Oh, speaking of, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So carry the 2, the 1, carry the 5.
Minus, they're not bread.
Yeah, they're not bread.
Plus calculators of aliens.
3 days. 3 days to live. All right, sorry.
All right.
Well, you found it in the pile of gold.
Yes. If Bonnie, you could smash open this door.
Bonnie, don't smash open the door.
If we have the necklace, we can just leave.
I'm going to try and get the necklace off Jean de Claire.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
You want it?
Yes.
Yeah, have it. I toss it to you nonchalantly.
I'm just going to start walking away once I've got it.
What?
What
about the door?
No, I'm walking back towards us three.
Okay.
The people that. I'm not going to kick the door down for him so he can loot the place.
It's funny because Alexander
I put my
already
hands
knows.
on my hips.
It's funny because Alexander already knows it's just a bathroom anyway.
Actually, Jean, if I kick down the door, you'll split the treasure with me, right?
That
I
door
mean-
is also locked, by the way.
Oh, it's locked.
Oh, it's also
okay.
locked?
Yeah.
Ah, yes! I know just what to do. I will pull out my trusty wire and my wedge, and I'll go to work. I should mention
John,
that my wedge is actually
does
not...
Alex see this?
Hey,
Yeah. Unless he's not really being discreet about it, right? You were just talking to him. I don't think even if he tried, he could hide
I'm
it.
facing this way now, though, so I...
Ah.
Alex is like, John, what do you do? Why are you stealing this man's stuff?
A good professional, right, gets time to take practice. Right? A practice makes the man. Right, I'll take my wedge, I'll take a...
Is that a wedge of cheese?
Yes! It is, yeah.
So Alex is like, well, you might want to practice on something that's not a nice man that says there's money. Maybe you should
He
practice some
said
other-
he wanted the... Two necklaces. There could have been 3 necklaces. You don't know. We need to search every part of this house.
I don't agree with that. If he says the necklace, it's only one.
No. He might have several. His wife was wearing a necklace. I'm wearing a necklace. I was just wearing a fancy necklace. It could have been any one of these. We must search every nook and cranny to make sure that we fulfill our client's requests.
Well, we'll find
don't-
out
wait.
when we return this
Yes.
necklace.
We'll
Well,
say,
it's a
give us our
3-hour
money.
trip. It's a
I don't want to
3-hour
walk 3
trail.
hours. If there's more than one necklace we're supposed to bring back, we might as well just get as many.
We might as well
Join
just
in.
steal from this man and break down all his doors. What
We
the
are
fuck?
not
No.
stealing, right?
If-
Yes, we
Stealing
are.
involves taking things. We are just opening doors. Say it with me,
Stealing his
Alexander.
stuff after
Opening
opening
doors. When
No.
one door closes, another opens. And there's been
You're
a
just-
ton of closed doors around.
You're
So-
just
Saying things now.
You're not
Mr.
saying if you
Sturvin.
need anything.
So,
Right.
There's a lot of
No,
open
stop.
doors around us too. So
It's not okay with you guys stealing this man's stuff.
Okay.
So, Mr. Sturvin, I trust that these quaggoths are not going to end up on your racial hatred list by the end of the day.
If they're out of here and the farmer gets his house back, then fine by me.
Very well. Very well.
But if they're still here
Why did you
tomorrow,
laugh?
that was
I'm making good progress with the leader. That's why I asked.
You're
they're still
actually
here
not.
tomorrow. They
By
might.
the way,
I know, but
no.
I rolled a 20.
He thinks he is. Just let him have this moment.
That's true.
Alright.
I think he will become under my control very shortly.
Okay. Question: why is me murdering them bad, but you brainwashing them good?
Because
You
they're
know
not
what?
fucking dead.
Technically,
Fair point.
I'm making friends with him, not brainwashing him.
Yeah, it was Alexander that brainwashed him.
oh, my bad, my
Which
bad.
you arguably don't even know about.
No, I don't know about that one. But when they're talking about casting spells on him,
Can't
Yeah,
understand that,
it's
as far
more
as
of a
I know.
druidy thing, like just making friends with the animal, and like less of a spell.
This is how I make friends and communicate with animals with whom I cannot speak.
I see no one's going to help me investigate my client's purposes further.
The mayor said he would.
Okay, Jean. If I break down this door, we can grab some treasure. But if I don't, we're out of here.
Sure, if you consider soap and water to be treasure, then you can
already
have mine
break down
to
the door.
all
You don't
day.
know what's in that room.
Yeah,
You don't know what's in
Even
these
looked
rooms.
that bedroom with the child.
It's an old farmer's house. Soap,
I think
soap
only
and
Alexander
doubloons are
knows
probably
what's in that
everywhere.
room, right?
Hmm?
I think only Alexander knows what's in that room, right?
Have you looked in the room? You already knocked down the door of.
He already kicked the door and then he didn't really look inside, is what he's
Oh.
talking about.
Right.
Oh, Tom's gonna AFK.
The other room, though, yeah. Only Alexander's seen inside there.
Okay, then I'll do a 360 of the house and I'll try to unlock every fucking window to get in. Is this one? No. Is this one? No. Is this one?
Okay, I guess roll like 7 open locks.
I'll take it.
You're not getting XP for all of them, though.
Not all of them. Okay, some of them though.
If you even pass any, oh my god.
It is a 10% chance.
You must be the worst thief I have ever heard of. But
I
you have
didn't level
heard
my
of me.
lockpicking, okay? I didn't assume it'd be this necessary. The first one was a fucking fluke. Damn.
The Quaggoths would be fucking better at this shit than you, mate.
Alright. I've gone to plan B now. I'm gonna take a fucking rock. I'm just gonna put it through the fucking window. And just take the door from the other side and just twist the lock.
I just realized I'm letting you lockpick windows, but that's totally not a thing. They would just be latched on the inside.
Did we hear
Yeah,
John?
I just-
He doesn't know. He's a fucking idiot.
Who the fuck
I-
locks their windows? Like, nobody. They
You
have
made me roll the
latches.
first time, so I just
I know. I just realized I was being an idiot.
So
I
did
mean,
we
who
hear
knows?
the window smash?
So
Yeah.
in the future,
I just take a limewood strip then, and I'll just undo the latch.
no, because there'd have to be a gap to get the limewood strip under, and there wouldn't be on a proper window. But anyway, it's retroactive anyway. You failed all of them, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can smash a window if you want.
Alright. Fucking Jean Declare Jacques is gonna go through all the fucking drawers and
Did we
shit.
hear the window smash or not?
Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious.
Alright.
But whilst this is going on, Nevere, if you want to look in that room, whilst he's like spending 7 minutes, no, longer than that, like half an hour, trying to lockpick all the windows, even though they don't have locks.
Hey, you can't just retroactively rewrite fiction like that.
Yeah, it's my fault. It's not your fault. It's my fault. But
So,
Alright. I will unlock this door though.
no, you already
Guys,
failed on that.
keep
door.
it down with all the window
No,
breaking.
I will
I'm
unlock
really
it
making
from this
progress with this guy.
I'll just twist the knob.
Yeah, it has a lock.
On either
not-
side? On
Yes,
either side it's locked?
This isn't an outdoor. This isn't an outside door. This is an inside door. If it has a lock, it locks on both sides. Why would it only be locked on one side?
That's how doors work?
with a key,
No,
yeah.
Not inside
inside doors
door on a
like
back
one.
door. Yeah, like a door on the inside of a house is always going to be locked on both
We
sides,
still got an hour, right?
unless you're in a school and they legally have to have a latch.
So Alex is gonna run around the building and try to find which window's broken.
Okay, well,
Something
Nevere is
stiff.
searching this room first. Okay, so you're going to open the chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the chest.
Okay, they're full of children's clothes. Are you interested?
I'll pass on that one.
All right.
I'll look through and see if there's another necklace.
Do you
I
sneak
doubt
them
there is,
against your
right?
face?
No, there's a bunch of children's
I
underwear
like
though.
children.
Did no one just hear that?
We heard it, but we chose not to acknowledge it. Just that there is a difference.
Right, whilst he's looking through all the kids' clothes, can I know alignment this necklace?
Yeah, you don't.
Oh,
you don't.
fuck. Oh, no.
You It's just it doesn't seem to have an alignment. It's just a necklace.
Were we supposed to find a magic necklace? Or
No,
He
it's
just
just
said
a
yes.
wizard.
It can have no alignment and still be magical.
He claimed that it was magic. You guys wouldn't be able to tell just by looking at it that it's magic. It definitely could be. But yeah, Alexander, you run around and you find a smashed window like almost immediately.
I
And,
wait.
He just goes through it and he says, "John, for God's sake,
We have to be professional! We are professionals!
this is Alexander."
He just put a rock through the window and is talking about
I'll take the
professionalism.
chest and I'll start throwing shit onto the floor right as we were talking. Like, Alexander, what are you
It's
doing?
just-
Why are you making this mess? And I'll throw like a fucking handful of forks across the room.
Yeah, it's
I'll
just
throw,
full
like,
of
spoons, like,
cutlery,
throw it down the sink.
and the other one has just got food in it.
Alright, no necklace.
There. No.
I'll look under the table.
can I check this chest too?
there's a
See if
floor.
there's a necklace.
Yeah, they both just have like they
Oh,
both just have
chandelier.
like toys and clothes in them. No, there's no. This is a farmhouse.
Okay.
Alright.
Alex starts putting stuff back in the chests. I'm glad I'm never working with you again. You're an idiot.
You can say.
Damn. Alright, I'll look through the ashes, grab some.
What?
Okay.
Does Alex see he grabs some ashes?
I guess. Do you even care about that?
Just wondering for future endeavours.
You never know.
This is when he throws it in your face and runs off.
You hear another rock. All right, Alexander, you hear another rock smash through a window.
He bolts it out of there and tries to find
Through
the other
the
window.
fireplace?
Um,
Would bathrooms have windows?
this window just isn't locked. All right.
Oh, okay. I can push it open.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, I'll crack out one of the window
The
panes.
Grays of us to enter it through as well.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah, you like
there's someone-
smash one of the quarters of the window and like crawl through it, and Alexander just walks up and opens it. He's like, what the fuck, John?
All right, I walk over to this chest.
It just has like soap and towels and stuff in it.
Nice! I'll throw the towels over my shoulder and I'll take the soap.
Alex
Like,
takes it off his
okay.
shoulder and puts it back in the chest. He's like,
I'm
"Don't steal
keeping the fucking soap. I ain't
Don't-
dropping. You know what they say?
You better drop that soap, boy."
No, it's my soap now. I dash out through the window, carrying like an armful of soap.
That window is locked. Just
Oh, that one is
because,
locked?
Fuck you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I bump against it. All right, I go. That's a locked window. I like 360 on my heel and just kind of leap out this other window.
What? No, Alex doesn't let you. He just goes,
Yeah.
"No, give me that soap."
No, it's my soap.
Do you want to
No,
make
it's
a
not his
roll?
soap. I saw you steal it.
Do
No,
you want
it's
to try
my
and
soap.
make a roll to like smack the soap out of his hands as you walk past?
I would not even be surprised if Jean
Okay.
Declaire tries stealing the fucking outhouse at this
So
point.
just make an attack roll to touch.
Okay.
Just a d20. I guess +2 because it's like a back attack. Yeah, you smack like it's soap. You don't have a good hold on it. He just smacks the soap out of your hand, and it falls on the ground.
Alex picks it up and just looks at John.
Ah, you did it! You picked up the soap. I got you. All right, I'll leap out through the window.
Alex just is confused and he just puts it back in the chest.
Okay.
Ooh, what's down this well?
It's a fucking well.
Can we
Okay.
push you in and find out?
Yeah, you can go down if you want.
I'm good. I'm not fucking Timmy. All right. I'm
So,
good.
does anybody else want to do anything like in this hour that Matteo is trying to tame this Quaggoth?
Do I get EXP for breaking down doors?
No.
Okay. I won't break any doors.
You get EXP for defeating
Um,
enemies in combat and coming up with like clever ideas and stuff.
I'll tend to my bow for an hour. Gives me a nice, make
Is
sure it's
there-
pretty. Oh, can
is
I
there any-
salvage my arrows that are inside the dead bodies?
You get half of the arrows that you shot back. I think you shot 4,
I did.
so you get 2 back by default.
Alex is gonna try to tend to the Quaggoth's wounds and try to make friends with them.
Yeah, they seem to like you because the other one like seems to really like you. So they seem pretty cool. They even offer you like some bits of meat they have. They don't have much, but
He takes it with gratitude. He's like, "Thank you very much."
I'm going to just like move these dead Quaggoths out of the way a bit so they're not just in the just move them towards the edge of the room.
The dead ones?
Yeah.
like
If I
over
see him
here.
doing it, I tell
Yeah.
him like, dude,
It's just so that
get them out the house, please.
Yeah, you can take them
Yeah.
out if you want.
no, I'm going to leave them in here. So
The farmer gets dead corpses?
Yeah.
no, because
okay.
I'd imagine these Quaggoths will take their fallen kin with them. That's my line of thought, at least.
As when I see him dragging them, I'm like, Bonnie, just get rid of the corpses.
What do you mean, get rid of them?
Like,
I don't want to
take them
disrespect
outside.
the dead.
In front of their friends?
The friends can take them from outside. Like, the friends stole a farmer's house. Like,
We don't know their reasoning for this yet.
okay, if
Maybe
I
that's
stole all your shit, but it was K because I had a good reason, it's not a good reason for me to steal all your shit. There isn't a good reason for me to steal a house.
I don't know about that one.
What's a good reason for stealing a house?
They were just raiding it for food. I don't know. I don't know what
That's
reason they
not a
had.
good reason for stealing a house.
What? Because they're starving.
Josh, are you there? You back? I think he's still AFK. Yeah, he's AFK.
Is there anything in the outhouse? Is it just an outhouse?
It's an outhouse. There isn't even toilet paper. That hasn't been invented yet.
Oof. Hey, at least the soap's still there, right?
Not in the outhouse.
I mean, in the
Yeah.
house.
There's like a stick with a sponge on it and a bucket.
A brown sponge, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pass on that
God.
one. Anything cool under this tree, or is it just a tree?
It's just a tree. Yeah.
Okay, that sucks.
Decoration.
This is just like a farmhouse, you know. So
Yeah. Okay.
there's not really a lot going on here. There's still, I suppose, like the one interesting thing outside, yeah, is like this corpse
The
on
dead
the blood
body?
trail. Yeah.
Right, but we can't see like the mountain from here, right?
Can we see?
Or I mean, we can
You
see
can
the mountain,
definitely
but-
see the mountain from here.
I mean, yeah. I just meant, yeah.
Not on this map, yeah.
Yeah.
The mountains are very close. The mountains are about as far away from you are as you are from Stockton right now. So you could just walk there today if you wanted.
I'm just gonna look at the dead one and what's now because I've run out of things to do.
Yeah. So you remember Matteo telling you that it was chopped up, like it has gashes in it from what seems to be a steel weapon of some kind.
Is it lying on its stomach or?
Yeah, it's lying on its front. It looks like it was like clutching its gut when it died.
Who has the necklace right now? I hope John doesn't have
I've got it.
it. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not letting it near Jean de. We'll never see it again.
So, since we're kind of waiting on Josh to get back, what do you think you guys are gonna do next?
I was going to see if everyone would be willing to investigate this trail.
The mountain.
Well, my plan is to. Well, I think we should go back and take the necklace back to the guy, and then maybe do the mountain thing.
I think we should take the necklace back and get the Quagos out of this guy's house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we do I think we do the mount thing right now. We're saving time though.
Well, the trail's still here. At least
Yeah.
if it rains
but,
or
like,
something,
we
the trail will
need
just
to
get
get-
washed away.
But we want to get this guy back to his house, right? Like, well,
He can live in the bar.
It
He's
looks
fine.
like he's resigned himself to not coming back for
Yeah,
a while. He only
but
was.
if we
in
can-
the inn. He was
But
staying
if
in
we
the
can get
inn.
him his house back, that's better. Like, I know this guy. He's a okay guy. We should get him his house back if we can. And it looks like these Quagos will leave, right? So if we can get them out of here, this farmer gets his house back. He gets his livelihood back.
I still think it's worth following this trail. Just
Okay, I'm back. Hello? Hello?
Dark.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey. Yeah. So we'll just say like an hour passes. Matteo, you're not able to succeed with
Yeah.
your animal friendship, you don't think, but during your attempts, you figure out that this Quaggoth leader does actually have some knowledge of goblinoid.
Oh.
He's not very good at it, but he is okay. He can speak like certain words.
I will speak to him in the language of the goblin. Excuse me, sir. When you speak in the goblin, do you understand the words that coming out of my mouth are?
He says, It's hard. It's so hard.
Does he have
it's
an
hard to
accent
talk.
even in the goblin speak?
Yeah. He was raised by wolves. Give him a break. Like literally. Yeah, the Quaggoth says. He just kind of like grunts approvingly. I guess he goes.
Does that translate to anything? Or
It's not goblinoid. He's just grunting with approval.
oh,
It's like
And
a higher
he like nods his head. Like yeah, he does.
I believe that this Quaggoth understands the Goblish language, but he does not speak it himself. I'm guessing he does not have vocal cords.
You wouldn't be able to grunt without vocal
Yeah.
cords. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
he would say he can say like basic things, like he can say like home or bad, good, yes, no.
Matteo, when we ask what attacked his friends, like,
Okay.
I can list off some things, and I'm assuming you can and Bonnie can list off some things that are around here.
Mr. Quaggoth, who killed your friend?
Dirty man,
Yes.
much dirty man.
He say a lot of dirty men killed his friend.
Like men like us, and then like white.
I don't know. He say
that's-
dirty. Maybe that means barbarians, or maybe other Jews like me. But that doesn't make any sense. I will
Okay.
ask him. I will ask him.
It's,
Mr. Quaggoth, do you mean the barbarian?
Yeah, he doesn't really seem to understand what that is.
Oh, you mean the dwarf? And I show like a short person, dirty man dwarf.
No. He shakes his head. Dirty man.
Ask if
And
it was a
he kind of points at Sturban.
Oh,
Well, he did kill his friends.
Mr. Mr. Sturman, he means
dirty man. Dirty man.
Ranger?
Bad at home. We run. Some die.
so does this mean he means like elves, or could it be?
I'm
Wizards
a half
die.
elf.
Oh, he mentioned wizard. He say wizard die.
Bonnie perks up a bit, or by perks up, he looks up and more.
Do I know of any of my mother's side around here?
No, you've never met any. Definitely not.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. Maybe by wizard die he mean the barbarian who like to kill the wizard.
None of you
Where's
know
this-
I'm a wizard guy, a mage killer. None of you do. I haven't said.
Oh.
He's not talking about you.
Oh,
Matthew was just like saying, oh, maybe there was a barbarian who was a wizard killer, and that's who killed the wizard.
Because, you know, there is these barbarians that like to, you know, kill wizards and destroy their magic items and things like that.
Hmm. Where did he say the barbarians were? Where did they come from?
Mr. Quaggoth, where come from the dirty men?
Hello, sorry, I cut out there. What did you say?
Mr. Quaggoth, where do the dirty men come from?
He just says he doesn't know. He says, dirty men, bad home.
What did he say? Where
He
did they
just
come from,
say
Matthew?
he just say dirty men, bad home. Maybe we should go back to their home and see.
Where is their home?
Mr. Quaggoth, can you take us to your home?
He nods. He says, top of... Says, no, not top. He says up Big Rock.
Oh. He says up Big Rock. I think he mean mountain. But I think first we should take the necklace back first. What do you guys think?
If we're actually climbing
I
up,
actually have an idea about this, my amigos. Yes? Yes. Yes, why not?
oh god.
You see, I have the funds to procure a nice horse for us. Right? So you guys may follow the trail, right? I will rush back to town, grab a horse, or 3 or 4, right? And then rush back to your guys' side.
So you
I
mean
don't
you go
trust you.
alone?
if
Yeah,
that is the
I would go
plan, I will accompany him, and I will take
I
the
think
necklace.
we should all stay together and go together and present
Yeah,
the
what
necklace
if,
to my godfather
you guys-
together.
Yeah. What if you guys are spontaneously attacked by a bunch of hill giants on the road? Because you're splitting the party.
I don't trust you guys with the necklace. You guys, I don't want you guys to go without any of us as well. 'Cause you might
Like,
take all the money.
I'm
and say,
the one
we
with
only
the
gave
necklace
100 gold
anyway.
each."
Like, if you could afford horses for us, why don't we just all go back and then all get the horses, and then that doesn't cost us any extra time at all?
Huh. Is there a horse big enough for me?
No.
You're gonna have to walk,
You're gonna have to buy an elephant, Bonnie.
or an
We
elephant.
have an elephant in the party.
Yeah, you're gonna need an elephant or a rock or like a dragon or something.
A rock. Oh right, okay, a rock. I'm like, what a pet rock? He's gonna ride a pet rock.
No, I mean like the rock, the big bird rock.
Yeah, bird. Yeah.
Yeah, so is that the general consensus? You guys are gonna... What's the plan? You guys gonna head back first, or...
Yeah.
I feel like we should.
Is there
I
even a
think we
stable at
should.
the town?
I think we should.
There is a
Is there a
stable.
stable at the town?
There
Okay.
is.
I guess we can do that, but Bonnie has to run basically.
How fast is Bonnie's max speed?
There's nothing about it on Verbolds.
Yeah, I meant in the monstrous manual, but I'll just I'll check.
I'd imagine I'd
Yeah.
be faster.
You have a movement rate of 15, so
Is that
um,
higher or lower than normal?
you would be. That's higher than normal. You would be Yeah, you would be slower than the horses. Gallop for like a long time. Can't basically. But it would definitely decrease the time still. It would probably turn a 4-hour journey into like a 3-hour journey.
Okay then. We can Matteo tell them just to wait here until we return, or something along those
You
lines.
want them to wait here? Why don't we just bring this chief with us and tell him, you know, we can take him into town. I mean, I'll throw my robe over
Humans
him.
aren't
villagers
exactly
freak
the
out?
most accepting race.
I'll throw my robe over him. We can pretend he is our prisoner or something.
Again, humans aren't the most accepting race.
Wouldn't we need to bring all 7 too? Or how many are alive? Yeah.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah. That'd be a lot of effort just to make sure they sneak in.
If they wait here, we can just meet them on the way back up to the mountain.
At any rate, we are going to be traveling at the speed at which they walk.
Yeah.
So let's just. I'd say we return to town first. I guess now, as they're going to show us the way back. Have them wait here for us to return, and then go up the mountain with them.
Like, either they're here when we get back and we can go up the mountain, or they're not, and then the farmer gets to tell them to come back, so I'm happy either way.
If not, and this trail was still here, we should be able to follow up the mountain.
Okay, I don't like it, but I'll tell the chief what you said. Alright. Mr. Quagga, chief. You wait here. We'll come back later with horses. Then we go up to your mountain. Up, big rock.
When you say horses, he like rubs his belly and goes and nods and goes, yes.
Guys, they're hungry. Do you have any rations to feed to them? I have some. I can reprovision in the village.
I assume everybody
has rations.
Yeah. We can all just give each one like a ration, so we're not.
Right.
I'm gonna hand the the main guy a ration.
Yeah, he like eats it right away, and he gives you a big hug.
I hug him back. Full homo.
He smells like nature.
So do I.
Yeah. So
are the rest of them hungry?
Yeah, you guys have got enough those of you like, even if Matteo only went to give out rations, I'm sure you've got at least 10 days worth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex
just
gives
like
stuff out as well.
Yeah, especially if other people are as well. So you hand out rations to them all, and they all kind of eat the food, and they seem pretty happy. They start like hooting, and
How much does rations weigh?
some of them start to get off the sofa, but then the other one like barks at them, and then they like crawl back on it.
Can
I'm gonna give him 3 rations of mine.
So can you tell them to stay outside the house so they don't like wrecking it?
Total. I'll be right back. I have to pull something off the stove.
Okay.
How much does my axe weigh? It's being a great axe.
40 pounds.
Oh,
So it's very heavy.
not for me. Oh, that's 40 held. It's not 40 pounds, that's 40 held.
I don't think I have rations in my inventory, though. I would just assume that we have them on, or
Yes, I think so.
okay. So if we leave them here, is there a chance that someone might come back and attack them too?
It's possible, but
You haven't mentioned anything about it.
yeah, I mean, Sturvin would know it's pretty safe in this sort of area, so it's unlikely.
That being said, Quagos don't normally, attack villages.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys can leave them here, and that'll be fine. So, did you guys want to head back now? There's nothing else you want to do here.
There's nothing else we really can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to loot any kids' clothes, so I'm down.
Are you sure? Last chance.
I'll pass.
All right, I'll ask you again when you guys come back here, though. Yes, you guys make your way back to back to Stockton. Hey.
By the
When
way,
you guys arrive back in town, there's kind of this older-looking guy with a bow, and he walks up to Sturven and he says, "Ah, Sturven, good to see you. How did it go? The Quaggoths, I heard you got a job whilst I was away."
I look up to him and say, well, it's weird. Like, they don't normally, leave their homes or venture far from them.
Jimmy, what are you doing?
It seems to be fine. They surrendered pretty early on, so we're going to try and, find the source of whatever this is.
Says, "I see. What about the Thonot?"
The what?
Says the Thonot or the Jald. They are ranks among the Quaggoths. Did they have a Thonot? Some Quaggoths have these special shaman type spiritual leaders.
Oh, they mentioned their wizard was dead, was killed. So I assume that's what they were talking about.
Possibly. And the Jald is usually like the smarter. He kind of gives out orders.
Oh, they definitely had one of those.
Oh,
Very
yes.
good.
That was the one to whom I was speaking. He understood a very ancient dialect of the Goblish language.
He says, "Oh, very interesting." And he kind of says, "By the way, my name is Kalchanar, but that's a bit of a mouthful. My friends just called me Cal." And he kind of holds his hand out to Matthew. He says, "I'm the ranger around these parts."
Oh, I've heard of a ranger around these parts. I assumed it was Sturven, but perhaps it was you.
Oh no, he's no ranger.
Sturven, you're a ranger?
He guards the town. He rarely comes into the forest with. He's actually not a ranger, guys. That's not a diss. He's not.
I'd prefer to think of it as one, to be honest.
Cal says, "To be honest, I tried to teach him the ways of the ranger, but he was just too aggressive."
Oh.
We can see that.
But anyway, I'll leave you young'uns to it. I'll be setting out again in the morning, so good luck.
Goodbye, man.
I'll nod to him and
Sitting out here? Or what
What's
do you
the
mean
that?
sitting out in the morning?
Setting out.
Oh, setting out. Okay, by setting out you mean leaving town.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
I
Ranger
see.
duties.
I see.
And then he
Okay.
kind of gives a wave and turns and takes his leave.
Don't
further
kill
into
any
town.
Quaggoths, okay?
I'll try not to.
So Alex walks up and sits down, talks to the farmer, and he says, "I'm sorry, but John, he just kept breaking windows, and Navarre broke a door as well. But we did get your necklace back."
And then
Yeah,
Bonnie
yeah,
just
fine.
taps on the window for it to be opened.
We have accomplished the mission.
He says, none of that matters. I'm just happy I got my necklace back." And he kind of looks at Matthew and he says, my son, I knew you could do it." And he gives you a pat on the shoulder.
That's your dad?
Yeah.
No, he is my godfather. It's complicated.
He was just a wild boy when I found him.
He taught me the ways of man. I was but a wolf boy when he found me.
He was the best damn farmhand I ever had, though.
Fucking fairies.
And you taught me the good ways of raising the wheat and the other things on the farm.
So Alex opens the window for Bonnie.
Thank you. No one else. I'm going to.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, it's locked. Alex
not
goes,
locked.
go round!
Windows don't have locks. For fuck's sake. Nobody fucking locks their windows.
He opens the window.
I'm going to just reach the amulet through and put it on the table in front of Harold here.
She says, yes, this is the one. This is the one. And you can see him fiddling around in like a belt pouch, and he pulls out a sack of coins and puts it on the table. He says, "And there for your troubles."
Alex gives him like 5 gold for the broken stuff in his house.
He says, "Oh no, it's fine. The necklace
just
was
phased through Alexander there.
what I was worried
Oh,
about."
thank you, Godfather. This will go to good causes in the woods. Many races will have peace among themselves because of these.
Many
these gold.
racists will have peace. That's what I thought.
all those KKK members out there, I'm gonna give them this money, and I bet you they'll stop hating black people after I.
That's how it works.
Says, "Oh no, Matteo, you should treat yourself for once. You're too kind."
Yes, of course, yes.
He says,
Perhaps I will
"But
buy a horse."
I'm curious. I have to know. What happened?"
Well, we ran into one of the Jalds of the, how you say, the Quagga.
He says, "Jald? What's that?"
Oh, well, the old man Mal, he says that, or Cal, or whatever his name was, he said that they are the leaders of the, they are the leaders of the Quaggoth tribes. The smarter ones.
Oh.
And, well, this Jald, he understood a very ancient form of the Goblish language. I was able to communicate with him. And we got much intel out of him.
I see. So why did they come down from the mountains?
He said dirty men killed their wizard and many other Quaggoths. They were very angry.
Oh. I hope he's not talking about my family.
Well, I think he
I don't
meant
know any other dirty men.
literally dirty men. Maybe he was talking about old man Cal out there. Mal, Cal, Foul. Whatever it
Cal,
was.
yeah, it's Cal. Cal.
The ranger.
I says, "Oh,
You know him?
yeah. I don't think he would do this to the Quaggoths though. He usually, he cares about the animals of the wild. But if you say so, I don't know. Is it safe for me to go back to my farm?
Well, the Quaggoths are still there. We told them to wait there until we return because they're going to take us to their mountain lair. And we will see these dirty men for ourselves.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to
That
root
sounds
out, solve it at the source of the problem, as it were.
Yes, what he said.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. Yeah. I would, offer you money, but I'm just a farmer. I don't really have much after what I've given you.
Yes, this was your life savings. I understand. Thank you very much, Godfather.
Well, I think me and the missus are going to head over to the inn for tonight, but I trust I can come with you in the morning back to my farm.
Oh.
Yes, certainly. I guess we'll meet here at daybreak, or do you guys want to lay in a bit more than that?
Yes, 0 Dark 30 sounds good to me.
So Harold kind of tips his hat and takes Lily by the hand, and they walk out the door.
Have a good
Before
night,
you go,
Godfather.
just one question.
Oh. Kind of stops at the door and says,
We
yeah?
saw you had 2 children beds at the estate. What happened? Where are they?
They're
You
just
alright?
staying at the inn. Yeah, they're fine.
Oh, all right. You're good.
Okay. Then he leaves. Oh,
Can I
by
fit
the
inside
way,
the inn?
Navarre took some of their clothes. I hope that's okay.
What?
He liked to
Right,
sniff
first
them
round's
in
on
the
me
night.
tonight, boys. Just to the barkeep to get a round of ale in.
Yeah, he nods, and
Yeah, it's okay.
the bartender, the barmaid will like bring a bunch of ales over to the table, and I guess she takes another one over to Jean as well. He's just sitting over there. I guess she like
I
hands
just
one
moved
to
over here to talk to the
Bonnie
other guys.
as well.
I'll move over here.
Out of the window.
Yeah.
So would Cal have killed the wizard? I don't think that would happen, right? Especially if he's just hunting. If he's just a ranger, right?
I don't think my godfather would lie about his friend.
No, I'd be very unlike Cal.
Perhaps there is more afoot here. Some other faction of the Rangers we know nothing about.
So, if we bring Harold back to his farm, and we take the Quagos to the mountain, do you think Harold will just be safe residing in the?
I hope so.
I would assume so.
So I guess in the pub overnight, Alex drinks way too much and he starts dancing on the tables and singing, and he starts putting on a play as well that he's sort of making up on the spot clearly while he's drunk.
And Mateo claps to the tempo of his song.
Yeah, I'll cheer him on.
You hear a shout from the building over. Keep it down, you fucking loud fuckers! I'm
Where's
trying
the
to
inn?
read!
Alex doesn't stop, he keeps partying.
I know it's you, my deadbeat son! He just says fuck and closes the window.
And he locks it.
Yeah, and he locks his second story window. Alright, so is there anything else you guys want to do whilst you're in town, or you just want to party?
I kind of want to check out the stores. Let's see if this, because they're all, I can't see them, right? So.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
And we want to buy some horses, right? Or rather, Jean want to buy everybody horses, right?
Except me.
Yeah, there is a stable all the way to the west.
Can I find somewhere that will sell me an elven bow while we're looking around?
You can try.
Yeah.
Probably not though. This is just a village.
Yeah. I assumed so, but I thought I'd try. Oh wait, can I buy the equipment to make an elven bow? I forgot I have buildy efficiencies.
Are you an? Unless you're an elf, you can't make an elven bow. You have to get an elf who is skilled at making bows to help you.
Being called the gander back.
Oh yeah, would
I'm like halfway there.
And
Is
they
anyone-
probably wouldn't sell the stuff necessary for it either. You need like special elven wood.
Would potions count as magic or just?
Yes.
Potions are magic, yes. I haven't put an alchemist in yet.
Oh yeah. So I guess with upgrading, let's say
Oh, yeah.
weapons, I guess.
How much gold do we each get? 200.
200.
200.
We should just add that to our total.
Yeah, just add that to your total.
Are we doing currency weight or not?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Not unless you're carrying a ton of money. I don't really care.
So, is there a way to upgrade weapons, or assuming?
Not really. No.
Okay.
You can buy the master crafted or enchanted versions of the weapons that you have, but other than that, no.
Okay.
Can I pick up some rock biter and wood biter arrows from anywhere, or craft rock biter / wood biter arrows?
Is this the kind of thing you would do a lot?
Yeah, I'd assume I'd make most of my arrows from scratch, because
Yeah,
otherwise
so-
it would be up to snuff.
The local, in that case, the local merchant might get like the heads in for you, or the blacksmith might make them for you, for instance, because he knows you like them.
Hmm.
Because you live here, so
Yes. Right. Let's know how much they cost.
I mean, you have to head over there.
Yes.
I'm gonna be right back.
Where is the blacksmith? Smithy, I see it.
Hmm.
I'll head over there first thing in the morning. Or what time is he normally open first thing in the morning?
If you went
Be
there,
around.
like, yeah, he'd be open in the morning. He'd probably still be open now if you went there, like, as soon as you got back.
I think
Okay,
Navarre
yeah,
is
I'll
also
head there
gonna,
first.
I think Navarre's also going to leave the bar and head to,
Yeah.
you know, the Morthy's goods and wares or whatever.
Hello.
Hey,
Right.
sure. We'll deal with the blacksmith
Yeah.
first. So
Yeah, go for it.
Mateo's heading to the
Yeah,
stables.
the blacksmith will kind of walk in and say, "Ah, Sturven, it's good to see you. I heard you helped my father today."
Yes, yeah, we helped out with the star, man.
Very
I'm,
good. Yeah.
I'm looking to get some more equipment for me to help out. We'll try and find the cause of it. Do you have any arrowheads for me? Like all varieties, but specifically rock biter, wood biter arrows, and sheath
So is
arrowheads, like as much as you've got.
Sure, you can have them on the house for helping my family.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I'll be sure to be back, and I'll throw them in my pouch. And then...
No problem. It's I heard Matteo is in town as well. If he's here,
Oh, Did you want me to send him your way?
if you don't mind.
Yes, yeah, it'll be no problem at all. I'm sure he'll be glad to see you. And I'll put the arrowheads in my pouch and then head back to the bar.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll do the general store next.
Okay.
So,
Hello?
Neve, you kind of see a big, like, kind of bulky looking dude who looks pretty tanned, standing behind the counter. And there's, like, these shelves are actually filled with stuff. They just look empty because it's the only
Right.
thing I
Okay.
can find. And he kind of says, "Hey, how can I help you? Morphe's
what-
goods and wares."
What do you have in stock? But
Do you want me to? I don't have like an entire stock list. Like,
oh
is there
yeah, I
any
mean,
one?
if there's a generic store list or whatever I can find.
I don't have one right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he just sells like food. Like he can basically, you can ask him to get stuff for you. He can like try to get it in for you as well. It's usually just like basic stuff like food, clothes, backpacks, maybe some weapons or arrows. Yeah, he'll have a couple of.
I guess I don't really need anything. Okay.
Okay.
All right. No,
Well, you know,
I was just
you know what it looks like in there now, so.
okay. Yeah. All right. I was just checking around. All right, have
Yeah.
a good night.
Matthew,
Yes.
you see this like what looks like this stable hand, and he looks like an orc as well. But he just quickly runs up to you and he says, "Oh, yes, master. Yes, master. What you want?"
I say to him in Orcish, I am looking for a fleet horse.
And he says, "Oh, orcish. Okay. Yeah. What kind of horse?"
A very fleet horse.
He says, "Well, I suppose we got some light war horses and some riding horses. That's about as fast as they come, really."
Well, I have 200 gold to spend. What could I get for 200 gold?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
He said, well, the light war horse probably set you back about 150. Riding horse, about half that.
Can I have a token for Jerry Seinfeld? I don't have one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to give him a character sheet at some point. I forgot about him.
Do they possibly sell carriages?
He doesn't have any carriages right now, but there is a carpenter. There's a Seinfeld.
Very well, I will take the light war horse. And a saddle blanket. And a bit and bridle. And a halter.
Okay.
And horseshoes and shoeing.
If you give me the gold, then I'll be right back. I have to go talk to the owner.
Oh, you are not the owner.
That's when he walks in the back, starts talking to himself.
No, my master is the owner.
Oh, perhaps we could talk to him together.
Oh, he doesn't really like that.
Why is that?
Well, I don't know. He doesn't seem to like anyone. He's a big, important man. He owns all the horses around here for miles.
Oh, that is very strange. Very well. Here's the gold, 200, as I said.
He kind of runs inside quickly, and then after about a minute, he comes running back out, and he's like carrying a saddle and stuff. And he runs up to you and he says, "Oh well, there are two lights right here." And he kind of points to the black one and the white one. He says, "You can pick whichever one you want, or I can go and get another one from one of the fields."
A white charger will do fine. Thank you very much, sir. I am Mateo, by the way.
Oh, my name is Blaine. That's what Master calls me anyway.
Nice to meet you, Blade. The pleasure is
When
mine.
he's not calling me little shit. Anyway.
Will you set up my horse to ride, and I will learn from you the ways of putting on this saddle and the blanket.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll show you my way. And he kind of, he goes over and he opens the gate and walks up to the horse. And the horse seems pretty calm, actually. Calmer than you might expect, especially since you're a druid. And you see him like put the saddle on and everything.
Thank you very much, Mr. Blade. I do appreciate it.
Oh, that's no problem. You're welcome to come back anytime if you need anything.
Very well. I suppose all of the 200 is spent on this charger?
Oh, well, Master told me to keep all the money, but no, it only costs you about 154. I can give you back the rest if you want.
Oh, I thank you, sir. So that is 50 back?
46 back.
46. Very good.
If I notice Matteo's not in the bar, I'll head to the town square.
Okay. Let me just.
Well, Mr. Blade, I hope to see you soon again. Perhaps I will buy many more horses from you. You will make your master very happy.
Oh yes, I'm here all the time, so I sleep in here even. So.
Bid your master farewell for me, and tell him may he become a rich man soon.
I think he's already pretty rich, but I'll tell him.
Farewell, Mr. Blade. Goodbye.
You kind of goodbye. and then closes the pen behind you. Although I suppose you'd leave it here until morning, probably, right? But
No, I'm gonna sleep with it.
oh, okay.
Which version of sleep with it do you mean?
Every
I mean,
version.
we know you're a wild boy, so
Every version.
Yeah.
First he went full homo with the Quaggoth leader, and now he's with the horse.
He was raised by wolves, man. He has no standards. Okay?
No standards. Alright. We're not doing anything right now, right?
Yeah, as Matteo comes past, I'm like, Matteo,
No, not really.
quickly.
Yo, you have a horse?
Yes, Bonnie. What is it?
I'm starving. Bonnie's the other one.
Bonnie's the big guy walking around.
Oh.
Junior wanted to see you. I guess he hasn't seen you in a while, same as Sala. He's in the smithy. It might be worth popping in there.
Oh, very well.
And nice horse.
Oh, thank you. I will ride in with my new horse. I mean, girlfriend. I mean, horse.
I mean, what's the
seeing
difference?
Nice horse, I'm gonna head towards the stables as well.
I'm just more afraid he's riding into the shop on the horse, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you ride the horse in. Junior doesn't seem to mind now. He says, Matteo, it's good to see you.
Good to
It's
see
been a
you,
while.
Junior. How you like my new horse?
Oh, she's a beaut.
I just came across a lot of money, and I blew it at the stables.
Many
The horse or the money?
many a young man has been taken in by that feisty orc. I wanted to see you. I've been working on something for you.
Oh, yes? What is it? I am excited to see.
He kind of heads over to the forge, and he pulls out a bit of like glowing metal, and you can see it's slightly curved. And he says, "I've been trying to make a nice scimitar for you."
Oh, the scimitar. The go-to weapon for the druids. I see. Thank you
Yeah,
very
yeah.
much.
Shaped like the moon, right?
Yes, of course.
Well, I'm not quite done with it yet, but you can have it when I'm done.
How much do I owe you? My
Oh,
friend?
no. Oh, don't worry about that, Matteo. Especially after you helped my dad.
Oh, yes. Your father.
Plus,
yes.
we're brothers, pretty much.
Yes.
So,
Yes. I see. Yes, of course. When Godfather is in need, I must help him. Yes, of course. Thank you for the scimitar. I will use it well, Junior.
well, you have to give me a couple more days, but
Yes, I will be in the mountains after we escort your father back to the farm.
oh well. Okay, yeah. Good luck with that.
But I will come back and claim it soon.
Oh yeah, definitely do.
Farewell, Junior. I am going to sleep with my horse now.
I was hoping you would take it with you when you left. Yeah.
He just leaves the horse in there, walks out, never returns.
And I take it right to the tree in Central Park.
Oh.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
horse has become one with the tree.
And
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
tree completely obscures your horse, apparently.
yeah. I'm gonna hitch the the horse to the tree, and feed him, and like just sleep out with the tree.
Yeah, there's like a patch of really nice grass there. It's nice soft grass. It's like it's tended to by somebody in the town. Or the village, I should say.
This is my own personal patch. Very nice. Somebody was thinking of me when they planted it.
Oh, there you
Mine
go.
now.
You just uproot the tree.
Just walk off with it.
Alex notices that there's only shitty Jean left in the bar, so he walks off and finds Alex.
Oh.
Oh,
Damn, you being hostile now?
Yeah,
he
he's
doesn't
just
say it.
still-
He just
Well,
thinks
yeah,
it.
he doesn't say it. Well, he might say he's drunk. I don't know. One guy
He says out loud, "Oh, well, since only shitty Jean is here." Yeah, so are you gonna like head over to the inn or?
Where
is
is
there
he?
any, like, is there any like abandoned houses or anything?
Yeah, I think there's one
Not
on the
really.
right. There's well, I mean, there's somewhere with no sign, right? Right at the bar.
He's gonna try to
That
sneak
probably
into
just
his
means that
dad's house.
person lives there.
He's gonna
Oh.
try to sneak back into his dad's house and sleep in his old room.
Oh
If he
my
can.
god.
Okay, yeah.
Well, no, he's just gonna walk in. He thinks he's home again. He doesn't.
Yeah,
realize
he's
just
not
walking
sneaking in. He lives there.
Oh, fear back.
Sure. Yeah,
He
you
doesn't live there. He's moved. He's just.
you
back
lived
from
there
work.
before though. So yeah, you just walk in and yeah, your mum is sitting there carving something. She says, "Oh, hello, hello, Alex.
Hi.
It's been a long time. Come here. Come and hug your mother."
Need to move your tokens, yeah.
And then she fucking shanks you when you come close.
No!
Oh, yeah. I'm assuming you need somewhere to stay.
Yes.
Well, go on then. Sneak up. I won't tell your father.
Thanks, Mum. And I'll take Jerry up with me. This is Jerry, by the way.
He's my new boyfriend.
Says, oh, he's very nice. And she kind of like heads over, comes in here to like the chest, and then comes back out with some pemmican.
What is that? Spiced?
It's like ground up meat. Sometimes it's spiced.
Oh.
And she like takes like a wooden bowl that she's made and puts it down and puts it in for the dog.
Thanks. Yeah, he just goes out to his room with Jerry, I guess, and sleeps.
Yeah. You hear like a from the other side of the door, and he's like, and you hear a, "I smell deadbeat." Are you
Is there a
cooking
window
again,
in-
wife?
Is there a window in the room?
No, it's like through the doorway as you're walking through the
No,
hall.
but is there a window in the room Alex is in?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he unlocks it.
Alright, you unlock it. It's from when your father used to lock you in. That's why.
He
Alright,
makes, if his dad finds out he's there, he's gonna jump out the window with his dog, probably.
What about everybody else's sleeping arrangements? Like, Jean,
I'd like to speak to Gedrin a little bit before we actually turn in for the night.
yeah? It's just, alright, now, what's up?
I lean in real close and I go, "Hello, Gedrin. You the barkeep of this place?
Yeah, I own this establishment, yeah.
You look pretty knowledgeable about the local surroundings and the do-getters with the spiders.
Nah, I
and
just
whatnot."
sell alcohol, that's a stereotype.
Oh, no. Your rough scar doesn't really have any indication that you are a rough man and therefore fit in with a rough crowd.
Well, you see, when I was a baby, my dad was carrying me a
They
little
dropped
bit
you on
too
your
low.
head, yes. That's how you got that fucking scar. Is it
Nah,
not?
my cheek got caught on a table, and I got a little bit of a cut. But I was a baby, so it was pretty bad.
Oh, really? You would have given me a run for my money.
What?
Yeah, I would have fucking guessed you'd been dropped. Oh well, ta-ta.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
P.S. Fuck you, Gedrin.
Fuck boy Gedrin. Let me go speak to Barnard's. It's like,
I
Barnard,
want to
well.
speak to.
He doesn't even look up from the book he's reading. He just says, "Yes, hospice and hospice. How can I
Hospice
help
and
you?"
hospice. So
Is
this
he a
an
member
inn
of
and a
Lankers,
hospital?
though?
He says, "Yes, this is an inn and a hospital.
Ooh. Oh, yes.
I also know lots of things because I'm smart."
You
Still
do?
looking at his book.
Wow. How fantastic.
This is the Oscars.
So do you know where the go-getters are?
The go-getters.
Yes, the people who walk about, the spiders and whatnot. You ever need a
The
finch?
spiders.
Yeah, well, you ever need a little finch or a robin?
Sir, this is a village in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
And who owns it?
That's the name of the county, isn't it?
Nobody wants to fucking own this place.
You sure?
I came here to get away from that nonsense. There are no fences here.
Because boy, do I have a proposition.
Every week or so, a merchant comes into town. Maybe you can talk to him.
Alright. I'm pretty fucking done. I'll go sleep in a fucking tree.
This tree's not got enough room for all three of us.
Alright, I'll string it.
I have an excuse. I don't fit in the inn.
Alright, I'm gonna string a fucking hammock between these 2 points. Between the tree and the fucking wall.
40-foot long hand.
Firstly, there's
I got lots
nothing
of rope.
It's a fucking wall, so there's like nothing to attach it to.
I got them fucking all. You think I'm joking?
You're gonna nail something into his wall.
Yeah, fuck him.
Is there a window along this wall?
Yes.
attach it to
It's
the
not
lock.
even like you could do it sneakily then.
You know what? I'm getting pretty fucking tired of this.
He did have a loaded crossbow on his desk, by the way. I
Oh,
don't know if you saw that.
I'm sorry. I'd like to change my mind real quick. Can I buy a room?
Sure, one gold a night.
All right. I'm gonna fucking pickpocket his crossbow.
Off the table in front of him.
I mean, to be fair, he's reading the book.
Well,
and counting money. And probably writing in the
Technically,
ledger.
you're supposed to roll.
It's
Technically,
not
you're
exactly
supposed to roll
small.
for pickpockets, by the way. You're not supposed to know if you succeeded.
oh, well, it's pretty evident if I get the item or not. And if
no,
I fail,
but
it's
they
not,
might-
and if I fail, it's not like I immediately detect it.
It's more in case of
if you fail, I mean, you might still pick it up, but there is also, like, somebody might notice you pickpocket them and decide not to say anything.
All right,
And,
okay.
like,
You
use
go
that
ahead and roll it.
information later.
I fucking hate thieves. Holy shit.
Yeah, he kind of like sees you trying to take his crossbow, and he just puts his hand on the trigger and like looks at you.
All right, I fucking jump the counter and stab him.
Okay.
Are you actually doing that?
Yes, I actually am. I'm so fucking sick of this thief. Holy shit, I'm so sick of this fucking campaign.
What's he got?
What?
Okay.
Huh?
He's left the Discord.
What?
No,
I don't know what the issue was.
Okay.
Okay. Hi.
Fuck.
I mean, yeah, this NPC is a bit of an asshole. I'm pretty sure Nevere figured that one out last time. All right.
He said
Speaking
he's
of
going to
Nevere,
cool off.
what's your plan for sleeping arrangements?
Who?
Nevere, you.
Oh, okay. This rock down here behind the house. Can I sleep on it?
What? Why is no one using the inn?
I can't fit! I have an excuse!
Yeah, why is like no one
yes,
using the inn?
you can sleep on the rock,
Literally,
take
no
it.
one has an excuse other than me. They just
I
decide.
It's
do.
money.
First of all,
It's
my character
money.
would not stay in an inn.
Are you
Also,
going to
I
sleep
have a
with
house
your
here.
armor on, Nevere, or are you going to take it off? Because, like,
That'd get uncomfortable, wouldn't it?
Guys,
Yeah.
we just got paid 200 gold. It's 1 gold to sleep properly.
Yeah.
One. This is less than 1% of all of your monies. Actually, apart from the druid that just spent all of his. But it's less than everyone
yeah,
else's.
but the druid would sleep outside anyway.
um,
I
right.
don't get a choice.
Yeah, can I
Yeah.
like pre-purchase a warhorse for tomorrow and then go back home and go for it to go sleep there? Or is that too far a walk? Or, if not, I'll just pay for
no,
it at
you're-
the end.
No, you can stay. Yeah, your house is right here. I haven't actually finished it yet, but it's just next to the bar. It's
Oh,
this,
sweet.
This house here.
Okay, cool.
I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, so can I pre-purchase warhorse, including all the stuff for it?
Yeah. What kind of horse? Like a heavy warhorse, a light warhorse, or a medium warhorse?
Well, how much is each one money-wise? Because that
Heavy
will
warhorse is
heavily
400
affect my
gold.
decision.
Heavy horse is 400 gold. Light warhorse is 150, and a medium is 225. You can also
Okay.
get a draft horse, which is 200, but yeah, that's not a war horse. So
Yeah, I want a horse that isn't going to run away in fighting because I want to be able to shoot off its back.
oh
So-
sure, yeah.
so-
Step ponies won't run away either. If you want one of those are 30 gold.
I'll go for a war horse just so I can, take it into combat properly without getting beaten up. So it's 150 plus whatever else I need to keep it going, right?
For a light war horse, yeah, it's 154.
Is that including everything?
Yeah, that's including like the saddle and everything. That's what Matteo paid for his.
Yeah. So can I do that and then go home and take a nap?
Yes.
Excellent.
Blaine is like, oh, okay, yes, master, yes.
Thanks, Blaine.
Walks up to this horse and saddles it for you, and yeah. Oh, he doesn't saddle it for you. I guess he points at it and says, "Horse."
Yes. I'll be here to collect it in the morning.
He goes, "Horse," and nods his head.
Under my breath as I walk off. Like, he's such a nice guy. And then to bed.
Okay. So Nevere is sleeping on a rock.
I'll take it.
Matteo is sleeping under a tree.
Wouldn't it be more comfortable
Before
to
I
sleep
do-
on the rock?
Before I do, I'm
Like
gonna
on the
check
ground
Bonnie's
would
wounds.
be better, wouldn't it?
Sorry, Josh, you gonna what? Sorry.
Before I do, I'm gonna check Bonnie's wounds.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Oh,
Check
yeah,
your
you were
wounds.
slightly injured, weren't you?
Oh,
And I'm gonna
just gonna blow my nose quickly.
cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
Healing heals people for an amount a day, doesn't it?
I
Yeah.
don't
No,
particularly.
no,
Plus,
like,
I'd be resting
you have to
overnight
cast a
as
spell.
well.
It has to be a day without combat, right? So
Yeah, but I'm just gonna heal him magically if he's still hurt.
right, that's XP, I guess. Yeah, go for it.
I'd rather not, but
What?
also 15% reduction in whatever I get as well.
What?
Furbolg.
They have
15%
magic
reduction.
resistance.
Furbolgs have 15% magic resistance even against magic that is beneficial.
Okay, you roll a D100 then, and if it's 15 or lower, then you just don't get healed.
Oh, okay. You've done it. You need to do the D8.
Why is he copying the whole fucking spell's description into the chat?
Oh,
Yeah,
should I
okay.
not?
It's a macro.
I mean, it's a
You
bit
can
of-
if you want. I don't mind. It's convenient, so. Yeah. So spell is completely successful.
It doesn't really matter what he rolls because it's just gonna put me. I was 1 health away from max health at that point.
Yay.
He's doing it for XP.
You spelled
Wait,
thief.
you get XP for healing things?
Would I get XP from the things other people killed in combat?
You get XP for casting a spell that is to do with your ethos. So
Oh, okay, so
Towards
he's
your
a healer,
ethos.
so we get healing.
He was here before the session started, and I
Arguably.
said that Connor spelled rogue wrong. He spelled thief wrong.
Scythe.
Pug said. He was like, "All right, I'll just say thief. It's easier," and he spelled that wrong as well. Fuck
He
me.
spelled
He
he
spelled
spelled
it
John-
right just
he
before.
spelled thief right in his name though.
He
He put
just
Thief
messaged
wrong.
me saying he wants to drop the game as well. I don't know what's up with that. I'm gonna talk to him later though.
Mm.
I think he doesn't
Yeah, I
like his
know.
character.
You guys haven't had any problems, right?
No, it's been good so far.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I actually like his character.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought
Yeah.
he's like playing a thief, and he's like perfectly thiefy. I thought perfectly
Maybe
fine.
Just going mad and
Like in that fight as
Just
well,
like the character.
he just like did everything a level 1 thief possibly could have done, like with the caltrops and stuff. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I think we made combat really good as well. Like, happy with it.
Yeah, I don't know. He's had like the most roleplay as well. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
It might be
Weird.
something outside of D&D.
maybe.
Would I get XP from the things other people killed in my combat?
Yes, I split it amongst all fighters.
Okay,
Usually
let's just check.
Usually how people do it.
I didn't get a single kill.
Yeah, we can do XP every time people rest, or we can do it at the end of the session if people want. Nobody's going to level up anyway from this, so
Especially not me.
we'll just hold off until the end of the session, I think. Yeah, so morning comes around, everybody has like a decent rest.
Yeah,
I
I'm
immediately
gonna,
start praying for my spells or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them all back too.
We're
The-
going to need to match
Yeah,
it.
it only took you, what, 10 minutes?
Total of 20 because I cast 2 spells.
Oh, that's right. Animal friendship, yeah.
We're going to need Matteo to lead the party into the thing, though, as he's the only one that can speak to the leader thing.
Yeah.
Well, I also am very good friends with it.
Yeah.
You can't speak to it, though.
Yeah, but it likes him a lot, so, you know, same diff. Alright, yeah, so is there anything you guys want to do before you leave, or you just want to leave right away?
Is there? There's
grab
nothing
my
inside the
horse?
church, right?
No, there's not really anything in there, no, it's just a church. You can go in there if you want, but yeah, it's just,
I mean,
it's fairly nicely decorated. It's dedicated to Tyrene, who is the goddess of prosperity.
I don't particularly want to buy a horse, but if I don't have a horse, then I'm just gonna.
I could carry you.
Yeah, you could. sit on
I'm
his
being
shoulders.
completely serious. I can carry you.
You could ride Bongo because he counts as a large-sized creature.
Okay, I'll have Jerry on my backpack or something. I don't know.
Jerry could just.
I can carry
run
you
on
in one arm, him in the other.
Jerry is faster than everybody anyway.
Oh, okay. If he wants to run, he can run, but
Yeah, he'd be fine.
So do I need to buy a horse to keep up speed, or?
I mean, if you want to buy it, you will slow people down if you're on a horse, but
like, we're not in a rush. I just want to ride a horse into battle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I'll hold
okay.
off on that then. My bad.
all right,
I'm not trying to.
that's fine.
I could possibly carry you as well. How much does Alexander and
I
Nevere
don't
weigh?
think you could both of them together because Nevere is also like wearing full armor.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty heavy. So you can't, and also you guys will be with Harold anyway, so you're going to be slowed down no matter what. So there's like no.
I'm not going to carry Alexander then, no.
Yeah, it's too late now. You can like grab onto your beard for support too. Josh, I don't know if you can move your horse so I can copy the token. You. I didn't want to send the tree to the back because I knew it was gonna.
Which rule set are we
Behind,
using
so.
for me making arrows?
You can make. Was it 1d6 a day? Whatever it says on.
So, Player's
Okay.
Handbook is 1d6, and Skills and Powers is 2d6.
You can take the more generous 2d6. Fine.
And does that change if I want to make special arrows?
Yes.
Like Rock Biter, Stone Biter.
Oh,
Can I make one of each?
Oh no, it wouldn't change. No, you're just putting the shaft on, right? It's the same no matter what.
Oh, okay, cool. We did it!
Who else bought a horse?
Wanted to round everything up, so it's 2 made, 5 made. 8 made. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do it that way. I now have more arrows.
Are we going to
there's your
continue the
horse, by the
session?
way.
Do the other
Oh,
stuff?
Give it to
or-
me then.
Thank you. Ooh,
I mean, I'm going to continue if everybody wants to
Can
continue.
you put me
I don't
on
know what time
layer-wise
we're
on
at,
top
it's
of the
just
horse?
one.
Oh, you did. Perfect.
How long have you got, sorry, Roy?
Oh God, I'm just wondering when we're stopping. I don't know.
Whenever somebody like has to go, pretty much we can stop.
Okay.
I don't mind. People want to keep continuing, then we can, or we can end here.
I'm good for
I
like
don't
2 more
mind.
hours.
Yep.
Might have to eat soon. I don't know if we want to wait for
Just saying
Connor
it's
to.
Christmas tomorrow, so
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
In 2 hours for us.
Yeah, that's why I'm good for like
Yeah.
2 more hours because then I need to sleep.
We'll keep going for now. I don't think Connor's coming back today, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to him first. I don't know what's up.
I don't think he likes what he has to deal with his character, I think.
Well, he chose to play the character like that. You can play a nice thief, right?
No, it's just with it, he didn't get very good rolls, did he? So
I suppose not. No.
No, but playing with bad rolls is part of the fun of it, right?
Yeah, and he's a thief anyway. And like I said, it's not like that affected him today.
Hmm.
Like he's basically just as effective as a warrior with a bow at the moment anyway. Everybody is share level 1.
I'm not.
No, you aren't. Neither is Navarre. You guys are both badasses, but that's the exception to the rule.
Except I missed my only attack roll. But...
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, as bad as a warrior with a bow. Over the kills of the session.
Yeah, I mean, I just meant like a bog standard warrior, like with bad rolls as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
although
just a
I rolled
physical wall
incredibly
for us
well.
at the minute, so.
Yeah, you rolled good too. All right, so you guys head out, and after a couple hours, you arrive back at Harold's farm. The Quaggoths have set fire to their pile of wood. And there's like a big burn mark on the ground, but fortunately, like the house didn't catch fire or anything. It's okay. Yeah, floorboards are like lacquered. So.
I'm gonna just scout around the house while
Matthew's on his horse in the farmer's house.
Well, yeah, I figured it'd be appropriate, so I put the horse underneath him.
Could I help them make a safer fire?
He's the big spoon, is what you mean.
Yeah, he's the big spoon, exactly. Can you? What? Sorry.
Could I make them? Could I help them make a safer fire so it doesn't burn the house down?
They have already done it.
Okay.
They're leaving now anyway, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I make you.
So yeah, the Quaggoth runs up to Alexander and gives him a hug again, and he goes at Matteo. He doesn't really regard anybody else that much.
Yes, hello. We have returned. In Gaulish, of course.
Yeah. Oh. Sounded like he coughed himself out of existence. Scary.
Yeah, I just had to mute while I was coughing.
You just about caught it then, yeah. Sorry, what did you say in Goblinoid?
Yes, Mr. Quaggoth, we have returned.
He nods. We go?
We go now. Up, 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 big hill. Big rock.
Okay. Fight?
I'm not sure.
Me fight? They might not fight. Points at the other Quaggoths.
Why not they fight?
No like.
I think they're pacifists.
Or they're scared of the big dirty man.
Yeah, he kind of like puts his hands together under his mouth and like shakes, and then points at them.
Scared.
Ah. Okay. I will treat them with my healing as their physician.
The Quaggoth just nods his head really hard. Really enthusiastically. Yeah.
Should we go now?
Yeah, so,
Okay, everyone, he says the other Quaggoths are not going to fight because they are afraid. but he will fight in their stead. And we are going to leave now.
Could I give them axes so they have? I mean, so they're more set up to fight. So maybe we should have more people on on hand.
You can give them axes if you want. Yeah, they still won't want to fight though.
Yeah. Okay.
They're gonna come with you up the mountain, but if there's I mean, they might try and help. Depends, but. Paul, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, Paul. What did you do?
Look at Discord.
Disgusting pictures in Discord.
What the fuck? I've seen so many versions of that, like, so many weird ones.
What the fuck?
I've seen one where it was like a whole pineapple not even cut, just with a slice of pizza on it. I was like, what?
Yeah, so you guys kind of start heading up the mountain. And after a couple hours, you don't really see much whilst you're coming up the mountain. You follow the trail as well. You're right next to the trail, pretty much, of blood. You can see it every now and then. But yeah, after a couple hours, the Quaggoth kind of like puts his hand on Matteo, and he points up the mountain to like a small. You can see a small cave from here, and he says, "Home."
Guys, he says that is where they leave. Up there. And I point.
It's like, okay, I guess we should get going.
Yeah. The cave entrance looks pretty wide, so Bonnie, you'll fit in there just fine. I'm assuming people want to leave their horses and stuff. Well, I mean, the horses just won't go in there, probably. Same with the dog. So I'm assuming you're just going to leave them outside. You're not going to try and drag them in.
Do I know Quaggoths eat horses?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, they definitely do.
What, is there a thing? Is it? Do they specifically eat horses, or just because they're an animal and they want to eat? Like,
they don't have a specific taste for horses. You don't. Well, you don't know if they do. They might, but you've never heard of anything like that.
Matteo, can you make sure our horses don't get eaten?
I will tell the Jarl of the Quaggoths that our horses are not to be eaten.
Okay.
And we should probably give them some food in exchange for their security. And tell them to guard them with
the rations at them.
Yeah, so the Jald kind of like makes some hooting and then points, and seems to like convey some sort of message to the other Quaggoths, so they're not really sure if it's got across. Otherwise, do you just want to like guys just want to walk in, or do you want to like sneak in or plan?
Yeah, probably one at a time.
Oh, my bad.
Probably one at a time, starting with Bonnie, because Jean isn't here right now. Unless you're NPCing Jean.
How much do rations cost?
No, Jean isn't here. He would have stayed behind, I guess. Rations, I just take rations out of the gold you guys get from loot, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, but as in I was going to dump some rations on the Quaggoths so they don't eat my horse.
They're relatively inexpensive. It's like a silver for a day's food.
Oh, cool. Can I dump like 2 golds worth of rations on them?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a lot of rations.
Yeah. Well, it also takes me to a nice rounded number of money. Like that.
Your true motive.
My true motive is to make my number nice and clean.
You're not actually trying to be nice to them. You just want to be.
No, I want my horse to live. You know.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough room in the cave for like you guys to easily fit. By the way, it's quite a wide-mouthed cave. It's like 20 foot wide. It's pretty dark in there as well. So, I mean, those of you that have infravision, it's no big deal. But for those of you that don't,
Do I?
I
it will
don't
be
got
very
no
dark.
infravision.
You can actually see there is a light at the mouth of the cave though. Some sort of fire.
At the mouth cave.
Yes, like just inside the cave.
Is there anything around the fire?
You'd have to like go up there to see, get closer.
I guess
So
we
if you
should
guys-
get in.
Yep.
Yeah. Bonnie, are you leading the way? I'll notch an arrow.
Okay then.
I will go up
So,
there to see the light as well.
So you guys kind of head up to the cave, and yeah, there's a small little fire pit burning here, and you immediately see that there's a bunch of dead quaggoths in here. Matteo, their wounds look consistent with the other wounds that you saw, and the one that made it down the mountain in front of the farm.
So
And
it
you
would
kind
be.
of see-
My bad.
you can kind of see like there are some stacks of bones here. There's like a rock with a bunch of food they've gathered on it. There's a dead horse that they look like they've been at a little bit. And otherwise, you can't, like, those of you without information can't see in that far. Those of you that see further can see more. But you guys hear a voice from the darkness say, "Halt! What are you doing here?" It sounds like it's coming from up here.
We're here to investigate the deaths of these quaggoths.
Those of you with infravision, who has infravision actually?
I do.
Is that a race thing or?
It is a
I
racial
do
thing.
not-
So you're an
I,
elf.
th- I think
Yeah.
I only have 60 foot though, so I think that's as far as I can see anyway.
60 feet is oh, that's right, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
never
only
mind.
half.
You guys still can't see who's...
Normal elves should be able to see further, right?
No, 60 feet for both.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, you hear this voice from the darkness.
Yeah. I can barely. Yeah.
You're right next to a light source anyway, so never mind, it would ruin your infravision.
It would blind you.
Yeah.
Bonnie shouts down to the cave.
Oh,
Reveal.
and you see that all the quaggoths have been beheaded as well. No heads. Even the horse has been beheaded.
Dang.
Does the voice sound humanoid? Like humanoid as in humans we've know
It
of?
sounded like a very well-spoken person, certainly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he literally says, like, "Halt, what are you doing here?"
Oh,
Yeah.
well, as Bonnie said, we are here to investigate what's happened to the quaggoths.
Matteo.
They've was it
Yes.
Matteo that said it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, I
as
am.
Matteo said.
Yes, I am Matteo. I am the local druid of these parts. I am investigating the deaths of these quaggoths. To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Well, if you know what's good for you, you'll leave. This is none of your business.
The problem you have there is this is very much our business. These are quaggoths that have been scared out of attacked a farm, and we need to find out what's caused it.
He says,
Can you reveal yourself to us,
trust me,
please?
that this is your last warning. Leave now, or I'll be forced to deal with you.
Very well. Let us leave. Come on, guys.
What did he say? I wasn't listening.
As he
Oh.
tokes.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
I
Before
actually wasn't listening. I was zoned out.
Before-
What's happening?
before we leave, I wish to drag this dead horse out to feed these other hungry quaggoths outside. The ones that were found invading my godfather's farm. The ones that cast my godfather out of his home. Would it be all right if I feed them with this dead horse here?
Kind of grunts and says, Fine, but be quick about it.
Thank you.
What's going
Thank you
on?
for your kindness.
I had to leave for a bit. What did I miss out?
Some dickhead is telling us to leave.
There's a voice from the shadows basically saying that this is none of your business and that you guys had better leave before he gets rid of you.
I'm gonna
Could
help
I
Matthew
toss a light
pull it out.
towards him, like here-ish, like a bit of the burning wood here, just in this direction? Not like threateningly, just like.
I mean,
Underarm.
even if you could pick up like a burning log, it wouldn't light up anything anyway. Like if you take a burning log out of a fire, it's not on fire.
I don't have a torch. Write that down.
When we go to grab the horse, can we see anything further on?
No, because that's how far the light extends.
There's
Can I see it with dark
he's
vision?
got infrared.
vision?
He's got
Your
dark vision.
infravision is being spoiled by the light source. I guess if you try to use Matteo to like stand in the shadow for like a moment, then I'll let you.
Yeah, I'll kind of stand the other side quickly.
You just kind of see some fur pelts.
Of any animal I recognize?
They look like all sorts of different animals.
Ah, okay.
Like horses, bears, cows, tons of stuff.
Well, I say, well, I guess we should just drag this out. And can me and Matteo drag it, or do we need to get Bonnie over here?
Yeah, you can drag it. It's not that hard to drag it, especially since it doesn't have a head.
Yeah.
Bonnie just shouts into the shadows towards the voice. Could you at least tell us what you're doing here?
He says no.
Why?
Well, mister, we're leaving now with this horse. If you would like to speak with us, you're welcome to come down to our camp down below. If you don't mind sitting in a circle with a bunch of hungry Kragos eating this horse while I eat my own rations.
He says, I'd best not see you out there.
Well, it's kind of far to go back home right now. They're all hungry and we need to camp.
Yeah, he just stays silent in the shadows.
Okay, let's drag the horse and go.
Yeah, you guys drag the horse out, no problem.
I want to look down to where the Quaggle are, see if my horse is still alive.
The horse is fine, yeah.
Good.
There's someone like eating the rations and stuff.
Whereabouts are we? Here-ish, or?
Yeah, you're about there. Quite low on the mountains.
I've got mountaineering, so it's okay anyway.
Does hunting help getting food with rations? I don't actually know what hunting does. No, I have it.
I have a hunting dog.
Sweet.
He's called Jerry Seinfeld.
Well, if ever we need Jean de Claire Lejac, we need him now.
Oh, okay. Hunting's...
Yeah, so what's the plan, guys?
We need to get the thief in there and sneak around a little bit. Find out how many guys are inside.
Like, smoke him out, like literally smoke him out. As he smokes on his weed.
Yeah, sorry, something I should have mentioned. It looks like there was like a crack above where the fire was. Like the Quaggoths aren't dumb; they wouldn't like make a fire, fill it with their own cave with smoke.
We fill the crack.
Oh yeah, we fill the crack.
Haha, and then we wait at the exit. Maybe he's immune to smoke. That might have superpowers.
But how do we fill up the crack though?
Oh, we find out how big the crack is when we get up there.
Get some mud and just
We need to fill the crack in.
Yeah. So, can we try and like get up there, head above the cave to see how big the crack is?
Yeah, totally. As long as you're like quiet about it.
Yeah, I'm so sneaky.
Yeah, it seems like fairly short, like about a foot or more across.
Okay.
Once we fill it in, can we still smoke the crack?
Is there like any reasonable sized wildlife about, like foxes, that we could just kill one, grab the pelt, and put it over the top?
Why can't we just pick up dirt and throw it on top?
There's a dead horse.
We have a dead horse, right? Can I skin the dead horse?
Yeah,
Don't
totally.
we have pelts? You just dragged, or you
We
didn't?
can't just go back in there and steal his pelt.
Oh, I thought
It's
you
not,
already
they're
did.
not. I don't think they're his pelts, to be honest.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to be like, "What are you doing? Oh, we're just grabbing the pelts."
I do somewhat agree with Rory though. Mud would seal off the air much better than just a
And
hide.
it's easy. You just
But like, it's a
You
foot
just
gap,
scoop
right?
up some mud. No. It's just
Would
1
be-
foot long. Otherwise, it's like a hairline crack. It's very thin.
Oh, yeah. We just fill it with mud.
Yeah.
I thought you meant it was like a foot wide
No,
hole.
that would be like a massive hole. Yeah. That would be like a howitzer hit it or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just mud.
Yeah. Great. Yeah.
Choking him out.
And
So
then I
you guys
want to
wanna
sit
do-
above the entrance, with my bow ready.
Sure. Yeah. I don't actually have a cave entrance map, so give me a second.
I have a decent one that's a completely different art style. That's actually not of a mountain at all, though. Of a forest.
It doesn't have to be super complicated. I'll just MacGyver one up.
Nice. While you're doing that, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
and grab
well-
one as well.
We'll take a 5-minute break. If you guys want to go grab drinks and stuff.
Right, I am back. Welcome back.
Hey.
Hello.
Ooh.
So is like sneaking around based on your deck stat, or is it like a class exclusive thing?
It's typically a thief only thing, but I will let other characters try to sneak. They just won't be as good at it.
Okay.
Like if you have like something in the way, or if somebody's looking away from you, you can probably sneak past them. But like a thief could sneak past even if somebody was looking right at them.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't completely stop non-thieves from even attempting. Do people want to be on their horses and stuff?
On the cave entrance?
Yeah, by the cave entrance.
How deep is the decline if we would try and ride down there quickly?
It's not that bad.
Yeah, I'll be on my horse. Why not?
I mean, going into the cave is like still a no-no, but everything else pretty much fine.
Yeah.
And we so need his thiefiness right now.
Yeah. I mean, you can message him, but
Yeah.
I like the smoking out strategy though. That's smart.
Yeah. And he can backstab sap him.
Yeah. Yeah. There are actually like two different kinds of sap. There's like the thief sap, and then there's the fire sap. Kind of interesting.
It's a surprise sap and a non-surprise sap.
Yeah, and one of them is like better against low-level characters, and the other one is better against high-level characters. Like the sap is better against higher-level characters because it's a percentage chance. But
And it's based on how much damage you do.
yeah, but the other one is a paralysis save. Yeah, and obviously higher-level characters have a better chance of saving. So
Yeah.
that's usually how I end up justifying which one to use. I like the option too. I think it's cool if you give people the option. Some strategic diversity.
I am back.
Welcome back.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Not welcome back. Fuck you.
Oh,
Oh, okay, I'll bear it back then.
Alright, here you guys are. You can put your
Oh,
characters wherever you like.
where's the cave entrance?
It's to the right.
it's the
I'm just
nipple.
gonna grab it.
Ah, yes.
It's the big nipple.
We.
If that's what your nipple looks like, I'm concerned.
You
A little
should
bit of
be.
cancer.
Yeah.
Never hurt anyone.
Should we put the Quagos on here
So
too?
the crack is up there. I mean, the other Quaggots are not going to fight anyway, so they're just.
So what have we done with this cave? The main entrance bit.
We have filled in the cracks, so
It's
smoke.
just the main entrance, yeah.
Is this the crack up here?
That's the crack, yeah.
Can we see smoke starting to fill up the cave from here?
Yeah. Smoke is definitely filling up the cave, coming out the front.
So how do we climb up this rock?
You just climb up it. It's not that
Oh,
steep.
okay.
I'd probably have done it for you guys. So
I mean, whoever it was, somebody wanted to sit up there anyway, right? So
no, I was.
I'm gonna go get a drink quickly. I think Rory's still AFK. I'll be right back.
Oh man. When John went up to the hotel to talk to that doctor guy, I thought it was going to be a replay of Anne talking to the Wankers wizard.
I can't. Was that after I left, or
Who? What was going to be a replay of that?
I always remembered Anne having conversations with the Wankers wizards and how fucking hilarious they were.
Yeah, you said like in a comment, didn't you, on Talking 20s video that I always play those wizards the same, but I honestly never noticed.
Yeah.
I never even noticed that. I just unconsciously did it, I guess. But yeah, I guess they were always kind of like sarcastic and like they seem to know stuff about the party, like that they hadn't told them, or like breaking the fourth wall comedically, I guess.
Mhm,
All right, I think I want to stop now. To be honest.
Okay. You guys want to leave it off until next time?
Yes, it's a good breaking point, I'd say.
If it's
Sure.
okay
Yeah,
with you
yeah.
guys, I want to end it
Yeah,
right
we
now.
good.
We'll just do XP quickly. So you guys defeated all those Quagoths, and
We beat 2, I think.
yeah, but if you beat them in any way, you still get XP. So technically, Rory beat them because he charmed their leader, so
Ha.
that counts.
Yeah.
I always forget where XP is on this. Here it is.
So
How long does charm last for?
a long time.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna put it in the
Depends
Discord.
on the intelligence of the creature you charm, and then they get a chance to save every like 2 days or whatever, depending on their intelligence. And if they fail to save, they're still charmed.
Yeah,
But
Oh,
this
it
okay.
lasts
lasts.
probably like every 2 months. They get to have a check, and then they might still fail that. But I don't know.
Where is XP?
Yeah, it's strong.
I think it's at the bottom of info.
Some tracker on the info tab, I believe.
Yeah, the very first tab.
So do wizards
All the way at
get
the bottom.
XP based on spells they use or something?
They do, yes. So
Yeah.
firstly, it's 280 XP each for everybody, just from the Quagoths.
Where do I
and
place?
then- Huh?
Where is EXP placed at?
Is it under experience? Yeah. Okay. So you go into
yeah.
info details, and then at the bottom you click add on experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if your prime requisite, which is strength in your case, is above 16, which it is, you get an extra 10% on everything. Which I believe is most people. So
Wait, you
my
get extra
prime
XP
would
for already
strength,
being
right?
better.
yes, you do.
Yeah, my
Like
prime
10%.
would be strength, right? Not dex.
You don't know, Rory, so
Ah,
because yours isn't above 16.
mine isn't even above 16 anyway. Yeah, that's fine.
Would my prime be strength or dex? I'm assuming strength. Oh, yeah.
It's strength, yeah.
Sad days.
So okay.
Okay, how does XP work for wizards then?
It's how much do they get per spell?
Yeah.
You get 50 XP for every level cast. So I believe you only cast sleep, right?
Yeah.
So it's just 50
Okay,
XP, but you can have some bonus XP.
Yeah.
Who came up with the idea to smoke out?
Me?
You
I think-
did as well.
It might have been Tom actually. No, I think it was me.
I don't think it was me. I'm pretty sure it wasn't me.
Okay,
Okay.
if it wasn't Tom, it was me.
Let me just check.
Does me tricking Jean into giving me the necklace count?
No, that was no trick. He voluntarily gave it to you. Yeah, Rory, you can have 100 XP for coming up with a clever idea, which is charming the dude, and you can have another 100
Oh.
for deciding to smoke out the guy.
Get wrecked, nerds. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.
Okay.
Good.
Taking
You got
the
him.
money and running.
Yeah, the drive-by.
And everybody can have 200 extra XP for role-playing their character well. The same.
So it would be 400.
I'm thinking this guy's some form of
Yeah.
necromancer or wizard or something, though. So next session would be interesting.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't even really get a good look at him yet, so that'll be a nice.
Yeah, A look.
I'll tell you what.
Not good. A.
I'll show you him. He'll like come out of the cave because of the smoke. So you guys haven't got an idea of
So in my head at the minute, I think he's some form of wizard or necromancer or something. Because the head chopping off for some.
Wasn't he a ranger? Or I mean, I guess if it was a dirty man. Right.
Could be anything.
I'm just judging by his eloquently sounding voice, as Oscar described it.
Oh.
yeah, he sounded well spoken.
So
He sounded savage.
all the heads of the everything is chopped off.
So he seems to be just a human guy wearing splint mail, and he has like a blue. I can't remember the name for it. The things the Roman legionnaires used to have on their helmets, feathers, and
Yeah.
he's got a blue cape, and he has a shield with a symbol on it. It's like a blue plus, but then there are yellow stars like in between, like in a square as well, overlaid in each of the corners of the square, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And he's holding a long sword. Other XP as well. So fighters get XP for the number of hit dice that they defeated. So
Hit dice if they landed a hit.
no, hit dice is basically like the levels of the monsters they fought.
What level was Quaggoth?
Quaggoths are actually 2 hit die, and the
And how much
Jarl
XP
is
for each one?
4 hit die.
And how much XP for each hit die?
It's
50, I thought.
let me check.
I remember
It's
it
10
being
10
quite
per
a bit.
fighter level.
Yeah, 10 per fight. Yeah, 10 per fight level times the hit die of the monster. So you
Oh, so
guys
we're level
fought
1s.
7 normal dudes and plus 4, and then there are 2 fighters, right? 3 fighters. So you guys would get 6 hit dice worth of XP.
So 60. Right?
It would, yeah, just be 60 this time. Obviously, it starts out quite low, but it gets crazy at high levels. So it gets better.
I need it
any of
too.
the other classes.
How do we when's the next level up? 1,000
Uh,
XP or
2,000.
2,000?
Warriors,
For me,
anyway.
it's 4,500 for my level 2.
And Josh, you cast Cure Light Wounds and Animal Friendship today, right?
Yeah.
I would say Animal Friendship was in towards your ethos, right? Because
Yeah.
you were like trying to help animals effectively. So you can have 100 XP for that
Okay.
one.
I'm gonna guess me using my mage killer things doesn't count towards anything.
Not unless it says it does.
Not that I saw, so.
If you smash a magic item, then you get XP for it. But other than that, no.
It has to be evil.
I mean, I don't mind it if it's not evil. I don't care. If you smash any magic item, I'll give you XP for it if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a decision that you can make. But yeah, I suppose that's everything, unless anybody has any questions or anything.
Nothing I can think of.
All right, well, good session, everybody. I think it was a good first session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was really good.
Good to see everybody role playing as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Thanks for the session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you guys for deciding to play.
Sorry for being half an hour late.
Yeah, try not to be late.
I worked at 6 until 6 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon shift today, and I fell asleep afterwards. So
Okay. Get an alarm clock.
I just D&D was not on my mind when I fell asleep. I was it shouldn't be bad next week though. I shouldn't be working that shift next week at least.
My bad. Missed about a minute or so.
That's fine. I was just saying if anybody had any questions, and that it was a good session, basically.
Okay. I think now that I have like a more general idea, because I've never played before, I'll try to
fine.
be more.
You never played D&D or this edition?
No.
I didn't even notice you hadn't. So
Huh.
Yeah, you were
Well,
fine.
I'll try to roleplay better next time. 'Cause now that I've got,
I thought you did a pretty good job this time.
Yeah.
I didn't use a voice or anything though, so I gotta be more.
I mean, that's
don't.
nice, but not everybody does.
Right. Okay.
I think it's a good idea to do it, but you don't have to, especially if it's your first character.
Mm-hmm.
Then it can just sound like you, I guess. The DM kind of has to do voices because you got to know who's talking.
Okay.
Because if I just say something, or if a character says something, it can be confusing who's saying it. in real life, people sometimes would put like their hand over their chest or something, but obviously can't do that here.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, if there's any questions or anything you want to say, or anything you want to deal with before we go.
I don't know. It was fun.
Nope.
I liked it.
I really like this session.
Cool.
I like
Yeah,
that
pretty good.
NPC right there too. He's pretty cool looking.
Oh, this dude that came out of the cave.
Yeah.
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 Are there any
Maybe he
locked
doesn't figure
windows
out
in the
what he's
cave?
about. Maybe, who knows? I mean, if there's one locked window, you know, there are more around. Basically, they're like ants. Man, this is gonna be a meme for like forever, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
We had another one that I've complete. Oh, it was Sam.
It's like white power.
Wait, there was Sam as well.
Sam.